Hello, everybody, and welcome to another. It's a nice Saturday here on the PP, and it's time for your Saturday Sim. I am your host, Valor X77, and along me today is Cheeky. Just to let you guys know, with him, he's working on some audio issues right now, so for now, he said he's working on them, so he'll be there. Get them fixed in a bit. So, we got a couple primetime games coming for you today. Just saying, have the free stream streak here. So, I'm gonna quickly save it real quick before we go on to our first game of the day, which will be a finished day. We go to the 17th. And our first game we have on the schedule, according to my OBS overlay. Let's take a look. The first thing I have today is OBX at Cancun, prime time number 5. So let's pop that up real quick. As we do have some information here from our lovely stat team about this game. Let me pull it up real quick on my phone so I can read this out loud. So anyway, let me pull it up. Okay. I have it right up here. So for this game, we have a couple players to watch. First, we look here is Cancun's second baseman here, Scotty Sterling. He's second for on-base percentage in the conference. He's third for stolen bases in the conference. He has a 333 batting average, which leads the team. His last series, which was against the Pathfinders, 2 runs, 1 RBI, and 1 home run. Also, highlight from OBX's side is Bazooka Slow. He's the team leader in batting average with 329 and 15 RBIs. Last series against Seattle, he has 4 runs, 1 run batted in, and 1 home run. For the starting pitcher matchup today, we have Ryan Lee getting the start for Cancun. He's coming in today with a 2-2 record. His last start ended up with a win against the Apex. He's allowed 11 hits, walked 2 people, 9 strikeouts, has an ERA of 4.55. On the Aviators side, on the bump today is Lanky Schramm. His last start was also a win, this time against the Pathfinders. He's allowed 5 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, and an ERA of 3.82. We got 2 teams at the bottom half of their respective conference divisions looking to play catch up with the rest of their teams. Cancun Toros comes back home after a lengthy road trip, going 5-3 on the road with a 2-game win streak against Toronto. On the other side, the Aviators recently started their road trip from home, splitting a series with Seattle 1-1. Toros have been more of an all or nothing in terms of the way they are batting now. They are coming into the game with more home runs and third bases than the Aviators, 6 more home runs and 3 more triples. It is not their only 2 in their arsenal, as they have 39 stolen bases, double what OBX has, with half of those going to Scotty Sterling alone. Currently, this season, which is the most in the Champions Conference. Aviators have a little more of a subtle approach in terms of batting. They can get on base more often than their opponent, 327 to 315. Aviators are striking out less and have a better batting average, 274 to .25. This is 2 sides of the coin of either quick hitting from the Toros or methodical from the Aviators. Let's look at the pitching matchups. Obviously, we have Schramm. He's coming to the game with almost 10 more strikeouts and half of the walks compared to Ryan Lee. Ryan is yet to give up a home run, whereas he's Lanky pitched 2 so far this season. This is just 2 of many pitchers that can be on display today. The Toros bullpen has allowed 38 hits less than the Aviators, striking out 18 more batters. The Aviators are also currently the 4th worst team in strikeouts for the league entirely. Taking a look at the fielding aspect, the Toros fielding is one of the best with a zone rating of a plus 10.4. compared to the Aviators, who are third from the bottom with negative .9. The Aviators are not all bad, as they have less errors, 9 compared to Cancun's 12, and more double plays, 18 compared to Cancun's 14, than the Toros. The Toros are going to want to hit the ball hard often, where the Aviators are going to want to do the exact opposite at times. And before that we get in, I've got a couple of recent milestones and something that we are going to keep an eye on specifically after this game. Recent milestones, we have Mosquitoes of Seattle picking up his 200th career home run. Enrique Von Caliente of the Vandals picked up his 750th run. LaShawn Pitchlord of the Providence Crabs just had his 1,000th career strikeout. Mike Boss III of New Orleans has pitched 1,500 innings, and so is P-Dub Woods of New York. We're also on milestone watch today for a couple of people today. Danny Burgers is one run away from hitting 750. Lon Gnomes of Death Valley is one away from 600. Hercules Mulligan, which I guarantee we'll see him at some point today, is one win away from career win number 75. And so is teammate Remy LeBeau, who is one win away from 75 as well. Continuing the Detroit milestones, there's Form Belfour's one save away from picking up his 50th save. Ryan Lee, who is pitching today, which we could see this milestone right here, is 2 strikeouts away from 1,000. And Mac John of Nashville, which he is getting the start, I assume, with the Nashville side, is 6 innings pitched away from 1,000. Also, I'm going to briefly shout out Summer Dog of the Voyagers. He's tied the all-time record single game hitting streak at 37. So a hit today against Seattle during the sim, we will watch that closely, would set a new PBE record. So I'm going to say before we get going, do we have anybody in the if there's any mods in the chat, can we get up a prediction here of who do we think wins this game? If we have any mods in the chat, can we get a prediction up? Looks like I don't see any mods in the chat. So I'm gonna get going here with let's get our primetime game. Begin today's sim properly with primetime number 5. I got the schedule up at the last minute, so let's get going. Primetime number 5. So, all right, here we go. Primetime number 5, Cancun and Outer Banks. Let's get this going. All right, everything's good to go. Start off with Analdoa Fuerte, who's going to strike out here to Lee. So he's one more strikeout away from 1,000. Let's see what happened here against Abe Ghostly. Nope, Ghostly's going to ground out to the first baseman to start. Next up, Patrick Ashenbaugh. And there it is, career strikeout number 1,000 for Ryan Lee. Congratulations on that milestone. Next up, back to Cancun with Gnome Child. This ball's going to hit deep, but right to the left field as Lanky Schramm gets a fly out to start. The starting pitcher going up. That is rocketed right field, and that is way out of here. And just like that, Cancun quickly gets up to a 1-0 lead. Middle ball that gets obliterated. Next up with Napoleon Solo. Solo's going to hit a ground ball to first for the second out. Theka Oikau is going to strike out here. So Cancun gets up early with that solo shot from a starting pitcher as we go back to the Outer Banks bats with Curtis Jones. Fly ball to left. It's going to get caught. Steep Satchel Richards. Fly ball to center. That's going to get caught. And Rachel Morimura. Swings and misses. Ryan Lee gets their third strikeout of the day as Cancun maintains a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the second. Victor Cortez coming up here. He's going to ground out to first to start the bottom of the second. Menge Brolina hits a chopper to the catcher, but he's going to get him out anyway. And Miles Meredith pops this up to third for the third out. And we start off the inning here with Robert Oliver getting a base hit single. McFly's going to get a force out here to second to begin, so they got a runner at first. With Bazooka Slow coming up here, he's going to swing and a miss for first strike 3. See if Angel De La Fuerte brings in the runner home. No, he's going to take a called strike 3. Ryan Lee's been pitching a good one-hit gem so far as we go into the bottom of the third. Back to Cheeki with Scotty Sterling, who's going to get a base hit down and left that drops in front of the left fielder. Carlton Beatty coming up here. They're going to set Sterling, and he's going to be there easily with a steal. His 17th of the season. Beatty. Shortstop at the hustle there, but it drops. It drops in front of him. Oh my goodness. That's a weird animation I haven't seen. All right, Gnome Child strikes out in 3 pitches. Starting pitcher who had the home run earlier. Can he do it again? It's a ground ball. The only play they can get is at first, so he gets another RBI and make this a 2-0 game. Napoleon Solo. Hammer to right. And that's going to get out of here. Napoleon Solo with a 2-run shot, making this a 4-0 Cancun lead. Lanky Schramm is not having a good day at all against Cancun. Back to Oikau, who's going to ground out here to the second baseman. No, he beats out the throw. Beats out the throw. That throw was late, so Victor Cortez is going to come up here. And that's going to go to the gap. Is that going to be deep enough to get Oikau home? They're going to hold over Cal at third. So Cortez is going to get a stand-up double here. Let's see if Brolina Cole-Hitter can bring the runner home. And yes, they will. It's going to be a 5-0 game. As Oikau gets told to hold up at third. Brolina gets out of that cold streak. Miles Meredith. Another base hit. It's going to make this 6-0 off 8 hits. Oh my goodness. What a disaster for the Aviators. And new pitcher in, and Gorho Shingaro is coming in. And he immediately gives up another run, and Sterling gets an RBI to make this a 7-0 ball game. What a disaster of a third inning for the Aviators. Carlton Beatty. That's deep to center. That's going to be off the top of the wall. And it's going to be 2 runs are going to score. It's 9-0 Cancun. Oh my goodness. Gnome Child coming up here. And a diving catch by the center fielder to finally put this rally to bed. But not before Cancun goes up 9-0. Oh my goodness. Ghostly trying to get the run back. That's hit to the gap. That's going to be a stand-up double for him. They're going to send him to third. And that throw's not going to be in time. So a stand-up triple for Ghostly to start. Patrick Eschenbaugh. That's going to be a bloop base hit. And thus, OBX is finally on the board. Curtis Jones coming up here. Takes a full count. And he's going to walk him. Perhaps a rally here coming in for OBX. With Satchel Richards coming up here. Ground to third. It's a double play. But they got to run at third. Let's see if Maury Mora can bring in the run. Nope. Oh, pass ball. That's going to score the run anyway. Wild pitch. It makes this a 7-run game. Full count. And that's going to be rocketed for a base hit down the middle. Maury Mora is going to get out of a double there pretty easily. Robert Oliver trying to get this rally continuing, but he's going to ground out to second. So we have ourselves a game. OBX gets 2 runs on the board as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Starting pitcher strikes out here to Shingaro. Shinner. Okay. I'm not pronouncing names today. Solo rounds out. Shegno? Shegno? Can anyone in chat help me pronounce that? Oikau is going to get a base hit. Cortez is going to fly out to right to end the We go back to the top of the fifth, where McFly Jr. is going to strike out here. Bazooka slow. Gets a ball past the shortstop for a base hit. Back to Angel De La Fuerte, who's going to strike out here. Abe Ghostly. They're going to send Bazooka slow, and he is going to be safe. His fourth stolen base of the season. Ghostly. Base hit. That's going to score a run. And Bus cut the lead down to 6. Let's see if Eschenbach can continue this rally. Line drive caught by the first baseman. Steals a potential run. We go to the bottom of the fifth with the Toros up 9-3. Brolina. Hard hit ball to left. It's going to get caught. Miles Meredith. Fly ball to left, but it's going to drop for a base hit. Sterling. Oh, that's hammered. Base hit off the top of the wall. They're going to send Meredith home, and he's going to be in there. So 10 runs scored by the Toros today. Carlton Beatty, hot hitter. He's going to fly to right. It's not going to be enough to advance Sterling from second, though. Gnome Child is going to take a walk. So this is a dangerous situation with a starting pitcher coming up here. But Shegano is going to strike him out here and end the rally. So through 5, and Cancun is putting up a pretty convincing lead so far. Curtis Jones is going to strike out here against Ryan Lee. Oh, Richards popped up to the catcher in foul territory for the second out. Rachel Murray. That's going to drop for a base hit. Gets in front of the left fielder. So let's see if OBX can get some run to with Oliver. Instead, he's going to ground out to the second baseman for the third out. Things are not looking great for the Aviators here in Cancun. As we go back, new pitcher. It's Joseph Mathis Hendry, which is Bailey, the GM, coming in. Good start. Solo flies at the left. And no, I did not say his name. That's why he didn't show up on the mound. Boy, cow. Line drive caught by the first baseman for the second out. Cortez is going to take a called strike free to end the inning. So Hendry comes in, gets a 1-2-3 inning to silence those red-hot Cancun bats. Okay, McFly coming up here. Fly ball to center that's going to be caught. Bazooka slow. Hard hit ball to third, but it's going to be ground out. Angel De La Fuerte just past the second baseman for a base hit. Abe Ghostly is going to take a 4-pitch walk. New pitcher in, and Samuel Smoltz for the Toros. So Lee's day is done after 6 2/3. Eschenbach. Another walk. The bases are loaded. This could be a free run game here if Cancun's not careful. Curtis Jones. They desperately need to get out. And that's going to go to the gap. And just like that, this lead is going to be cut in half. It's now a 5. OBX has made this a 5-run game. This is definitely within their reach with Satell Richards coming up here. Let's see if he can continue the rally. Nope, he's going to ground out to first. But OBX has been slowly chipping at that Cancun lead. Let's see if Brolina, Meredith, and Sterling can get past Hendry here to get some more runs. Brolina coming up here. He's going to start off with a walk. Bases loaded walk to begin. Miles Meredith. Grounder. This could be 2. But the only place is a force out at second. Scotty Sterling, hot hitter, coming up here. They're going to send Meredith, and he's going to be safe. Pick up his third steal of the season. Sterling. That's going to go in the gap, and that's a much-needed insurance run to make this 11-5. Carlton Beatty. Fly ball to right, that's going to get caught. Unable to advance Sterling from second. Gnome Child. That's going to get past the third baseman for a base hit. That's going to be a stand-up double. Make this a 12. Make this back to a 7-run lead. A starting pitcher strikes out here. A bunch of people come to my house. Maury Murray's going to take a walk. Oliver also going to get walked. Smoltz having some command issues today. That's his fourth walk given out today. McFly Jr. There's a much needed out there. Just missed a middle ball. Bazooka slow, full count. Swing and a miss, strike free. A much needed strikeout. Angel De La Fuerte. That's hit well to center, but it's going to be caught. So OBX running out of lifelines here, going into the bottom of the eighth. Solo. Napoleon Solo. Bats hammered. That's going to the gap. An easy double for him. Feka Oikau. Going to hit a hard ground ball to first, but a great play to keep Bat from scoring the run. Victor Cortez. Ground ball. It's going to score the run, make this 13-5, but it will be the second out. Mengi Berlina. Going to hit a ground ball to second, and that's going to go to first for the last out of the eighth. Last chance for the Aviators. They got some work to do. They're down by 8 with Ghostly, Eschenball, and Jones coming up here. Smoltz is still in. He's going to start off with a pop-up in the infield to the shortstop for the first out. Eschenball, tough play from third, but he gets the out. Curtis Jones, last chance. Hard hit ball to shortstop, but that is going to end it. End this game as the Toros win 13-5, your final here in Cancun. So, taking a look back at the stat line here, we have free RBI day, 4-hit free RBI day from Sterling, 2-hit 2 RBI day for Napoleon Solo, 1-hit 2 RBIs for the starting pitcher, including that solo shot, 2 hits 2 RBIs for Beatty, couple RBIs from Oikau, Bromley. Everybody in the lineup got an RBI except for Oikau. So, OBX side, we got 1-hit 2 RBIs for Curtis Jones, couple RBIs from Ghostly and Eschenball. No errors, couple steals. Ryan Lee picks up the win, 6 2/3, 4 runs allowed. Schramm gets shelled, 8 earned runs, 2.2 innings in the loss. And Scotty Sterling is going to be your player of the game. All right, let's go for some box scores, shall we? We start up here as I see Cheeky's connecting back in.
Is it working?
Okay, yeah. Chat, I can hear you now. Let's see if chat can hear you. Speak for a bit.
Can you hear me, chat?
Let me make sure. All right. Just making sure. Let me see if chat can say they can hear you. They might say it might be a little bit quiet. Yeah, they say they can hear you. Okay, good.
Okay.
Let me turn you up a little bit more on mine. And all right. Hang on a second. I'm just adjusting your thing real quick. I'm just
Working on
adjusting your audio, make you sound louder.
okay. I'll just keep talking. I'm just
Okay,
working on
there
my
we
video.
go. That should be better. All right,
Okay.
let's go for some box scores, and I'll let you start. Well, you go on the left side, and I go on the right. So let's start
Let
off
me
here.
how about take one more? I'll get the next one, I think. I'm almost there.
Okay. All right. So I'll just start off with this one, I guess. San Antonio picks up a 3-1 win over the Nashville Stars. Let's see. The lone RBI from Nashville came from Briggs, a 2-out RBI. And then for San Antonio, 2-hit 2 RBI day for Gerrymander. Also, the RBI came from Kell. Duckley also got caught stealing. And our favorite stat, the error, Simirov getting one. Mac John picks up the loss, but he does go 6 innings, meaning he does get to 1,000, as I mentioned earlier in the highlights, in the milestone watch. Long Pike picks up the win, 7 2/3, 3 hits, only 1 earned run. Rubble dibbled the save. And Leonidas Longpike's going to be your player of the game. We already saw that one, so we're going to go to this one next.
All
Providence.
right.
All right, you got this
I could
one.
take it.
Yep.
All right. We got Crabs taking down the Scorpions 8-1. for the Crabs, we have a lot of hits. We got 15 total hits here. We got Jay Love going 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. On the Death Valley side, we got a couple hits for Angle and Mistur. Going to the pitching, we've got a win for Iceman, a loss for Rousey, and the player of the game is going to be Iceman.
All right. Now this is a game I have my radar on here, and whoa, 5-0 shutout for the Sea Serpents over the Vandals. Looks like a big day from Arya Blue Sky. Let's see. Did Dog get a hit? No, he didn't. It ends the hit streak at 37.
Ooh.
So therefore, he will only be tied for the record and does not break the record. That is really unfortunate. I wanted to see that record get broken, but 2-hit free RBI day for Scateau. As you can see, it was a solo 3-run bomb. A couple RBIs from Pass and Williams. Couple hits on this 2 from Mihire. Von Crystalhauser gets 2. Ramirez gets 2. Arya Blue Sky picks up the win. Palankai the save. Moose the loss. Arya Blue Sky is your player of the game.
Who is Dog tied with for hits?
Who's Summer Dog's player?
No. Who are they tied with? You said they tied the hit streak.
No, they said it was a tie for the longest on game. I don't know exactly who. The stat team didn't tell me that.
Scroll up real quick. I missed the start right there.
Yeah. They just didn't
Thank
get a hit.
you.
I already reviewed this one. So let's go to the next one you're going to review. And it's this one.
All right, we got Rougarous taking down the Surge 5-3. For Buffalo, we have 2 hit games for Dog Maple, Thompson, and Andrews. Couple RBIs for Reese. A couple hits for Bonga and Shu for New Orleans. Ingram has 3 RBI home run.
Free run solo.
And yep. And then for pitching, we've got the loss going to Swishman. Dash Jackson gets the win. Sear gets the hold, and Westbrook gets the save. Player of the game is Dash Jackson.
All right. Boise picks up a 9-3 win over the Demons. Oh, that's tough. Look at that. That's 9 unanswered
Oh,
runs. Oh, man.
last 3 innings.
Bullpen implosion. For Boise, 2 RBIs for Enderman, 2 hits, 4 RBIs for Roman Gauthier here. He's been pretty good. 3 hit, 2 RBI day for Hughes. For Detroit side, 1 hit, 2 RBI for Hole in the Jam, 1 hit, 1 RBI for Slamus. Porter picks up the win in relief. Duck the save. Omnis the loss and the blow save. And the player of the game is going to go to Romain Gauthier. All right. Next up here, we don't have any minors. Because I have the world score on right now. Oh, walk off.
All right, we got Lunar Base walking off Vancouver 4-3. Let's see, that was a run scoring single by a first, the third baseman for Lunar, who went 3-for-5 with an RBI. And then Hrishikesh and Phillip for Vancouver, 3-for-4 and 2-for-4 with 3 RBIs going for Hrishikesh.
Pitching wise,
We got the hold going to Abasi, and that's a loss and a blown save to Greep there. And then the win goes to Johnson. And player of the game is Hoyford.
Hoy4, which is one of their batters. Yep. 4 hits, 1 RBI. All right. Final game of today, we have the Toronto Pathfinders that continue to have a very rough season, with the Apex picking up an 8-2 win. For Toronto, I see the only RBI came from Tyler Dethridge here. For Indy's side, we got 1 hit, 2 RBI days for McInlay. 3 hits, 6 RBIs for Harry Callahan. That is crazy. I don't see six. This always seems to happen when I sim or when I'm co-hosting. Before I get hit with the Chaos Mod accusations, I want to McFlores the win, Jiwoo the loss, Harry Callahan with the 6 RBI games, player of the game. And let me make sure this is good. Let's pull up the world scores. Yeah, we're all good. So we're gonna save and move on to our next game, which according to our schedule today is another primetime game. We're gonna finish today and go to Nashville and San Antonio. That's the game we're gonna do next. And I will let you call this one.
All right. Sounds good.
So let's get it on. Hold up. Do we have any mods here in the chat? I want to put up a prediction real
For a
quick.
bet. Yeah.
Yeah, put up a bet. I want to ask if there's any mods here to put up a bet for which starter goes longer.
Let's see. We
Apparently,
got
so we got an answer
Johnny
about
Tatum.
the hitting streak. It was Zane Cole to the San Antonio Sloths. It happened at S47.
Oh
Okay.
man, Mulder's having a really good season.
Yeah, Mulder's having a good year. Good year despite Nashville. They're getting close to being out of the rebuild, so we'll see what they can do. All right, I'll let you take over the call here.
Okay. All right. Leading it off is Littleton for San Antonio.
Who strikes out?
Yeah, who strikes out. And Mander grounds out to the shortstop. And there's a ground ball to the third baseman for out number 3. Leading it off for the Stars will be Drome with the line drive to the third baseman for the first out.
Mm-hmm.
Tomlin gets one past the first baseman for a single and the first hit of the game. Arenado goes down swinging. First strikeout for Tatum. Second strikeout for Tatum as Lincoln Mercury ends the inning. Strikeout.
Also, I love the name, like the whole car branding thing. I like it.
Ford Lincoln Mercury. All right. Summers takes a walk. Scoden comes up to bat with the ground ball to the shortstop, and that'll be a double play. Duckley Jr. with the pop fly to left field, and that is out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Score still 0-0. Gray goes down looking.
Potentially a pitcher's duel here.
Yeah. Ooh, drive to center. That's off the wall. That's going to be a double for Munson.
Yeah, or should I
That is
say, I'm pretty
Nashville's
sure Mander may
catcher.
have got caught napping there because it went over his head.
Yeah, it might have been a little out of position.
Yeah.
Levine pops up to the second baseman for out number 2. And the number 8 hitter Briggs comes up. Line drive past the second baseman. Runner's going to go, and he's safe as the ball goes by the catcher.
Yeah, that was a
Briggs
bad
advances
throw.
to
I thought he
second.
got him for a second. But
And a little
ouch.
dribbler by Knopf, and that'll end the inning, but not before Nashville gets a run on the errant throw by the right fielder. We go to the top of the third. Laramie leads it off with a strikeout. Kell comes up to bat, and Kell goes down on a strikeout. That's number 3 for Mulder. There's a deep drive to center. That one's caught by the center fielder, and that'll do it for the third inning. Score remains 1-0 Nashville. Drum strikes out. Tomlin goes down swinging. That's number 5 for Tatum. There's a drive to left that's going to be caught, and that'll end the bottom of the third. Go to the top of the fourth. Littleton grounds out. Center fielder Mander comes up, and he goes down looking. First baseman Stewart hits one to left, but that's caught, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. Going to the bottom, 1-0 Nashville.
Yeah, pitcher's duel, like I said.
And we've got a line drive to the left fielder. That one's caught for out number 1. And Gray lines one to the center fielder for out number 2. And Munson, who hit the one off the wall earlier, comes up to bat and gets one by the shortstop. He'll be on first base with Levine coming up to bat with 2 outs. Full count. Ground ball to the pitcher. He's safe at first.
Yep.
We got first and
Bro
second
didn't get
now.
there in time. Good hustle there by Levine. Good.
And Briggs pops it up to the second baseman. That'll do it for the fourth inning. Going to the top of the fifth. We have Summers grounding out. Godin comes up to bat, and he pops up to the center fielder for out number 2. And Duckley Jr. hits one deep to right. That one's out of here. That's on the board for San Antonio.
Breaks up a no-hitter,
There
too.
goes the no-hitter, the shutout, and everything. 1-1 game. All right, Mulder gets his 5th strikeout there as Laramie goes down swinging.
Can't complain about a good old pitcher's duel.
Yeah. All right, Knock goes down. Top of the lineup, Jerome up again. Ground ball past the first baseman, and that'll be a double. Tomlin comes up to bat with the snowflake next to him. Line drive to right field. That one's going to be caught for the second out. And Arenado with a single up the middle. Runner's going to advance home, and he's safe at home. That's a 2-1 lead for Nashville on the double from Arenado. Ford Lincoln Mercury hits a line drive to right field, but that one's caught, and that'll do it for the inning. Nashville leads 2-1 going into the top of the 6th. Mulder still in, gets a ground ball from Kell for the first out. Player to be named later. Lines out to left field. Rob Littleton with the line drive to center, and there's the diving play by the center fielder. What a play for out number 3 by Knopf. That'll end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. There's a ground ball to the shortstop who boots it, and the runner's going to advance on the air.
We love our errors here.
And there's a ground ball. The second baseman going to take it himself to second and gets the runner at first. That's a double play.
That's a beautiful one,
He races that air. Shortstop's got to be thanking his second baseman right now.
Yeah.
Levine goes down on the strikeout. Going to the top of the 7th, 2-1 Nashville. All right. Mander with the ground ball to third base, and that'll be out number 1. Mulder still going strong with another strikeout on Stewart. And One more strikeout. That's strikeout number 7 on Summers to end the inning there. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Nashville still up 2-1.
And now new pitcher for San Antonio.
Oh, all right. Briggs with a single into right. New pitcher's name is cybernetically enhanced Robo Dibble.
Yes. I love our strange names. But I don't like pronouncing them.
There's a walk for Knopf, and Drome gets a single into right. Runners are gonna hold.
Uh-oh.
Bases are loaded. No outs.
Possible no. That'll be fun if we get a Noble Tiger on stream.
Cybernetically enhanced Robo Dibble
Nope.
in trouble here with the pass ball. Oh no, the bases loaded pass ball.
That's literally the worst time to get one. Oh dear. This is
And a
getting
line drive over
ugly.
the second baseman. That's gonna score 2
Oh,
more.
got him.
Oh, they got that one. He scored 1. They got the second runner from the one who came from
Jerome got
second.
gunned down at home.
That was a good throw from that was a center fielder, I think, right?
Yeah. Kind of an.
And there's a
Good throw
double
by
by
Matt.
Arenado. That's his second double of the game, I think.
Yeah.
And we have runners on second and third. Robo Dibble struggling here. And there's a pop fly to left. Oh, to right,
Yeah, not one
and the
to touch
runner
play
holds
in
at
the
third. I
Atlanta's
thought he was
arm.
gonna go.
He's got a good arm.
Yeah.
And once.
And there's
Oh
a
dear.
walk. He's in
Bases
trouble with
loaded
bases loaded for
again.
the second time this inning. And Munson with a line drive to right. That's going to get in front of the right fielder and score another 2 runs. It is now 6-1 Nashville.
Yes.
And there's a deep drive to left, and it's caught by the left fielder. Crash is the new pitcher in there for San Antonio. Robo Dibble had a rough inning there. Mulder's still in, and I think that'll be the prediction
they're
there,
keeping him
correct?
in. No, they're.
That's the prediction, right? Who went longer?
Yeah, that's basically yeah. So, I
Yeah.
mean, did we actually get one up? Let me check. No, they
Oh, I don't
didn't.
know.
We don't
I
have any
didn't see.
mods here.
Wasn't looking. Okay.
But new pitcher in. Good outing for
All right. So we got Skooma Coon comes in to pitch, gives up a run. San Antonio's got 2 now, trying to claw back here with 1 inning left in the top of the 8th. It's another strikeout. All right. Briggs pops up to the catcher. And Knopf comes up to bat with a line drive to center. That'll be a hit. And Jerome with a single up the middle, first and second. Tomlin with the ground ball that's short. That'll be a 6-4-3 to play. And we've got the top of the 9th coming up. 3-1 count to Mander, who pops out to left field. It's out number 1 for San Antonio. Oh, deep drive to center. That one's out of here. They're still clawing their way back 6-3. That's a home run for Stewart.
Oh, that was smoked.
Yeah, you could hear it off the bat. Summers with the single to left. Oh, that's a double. Stand-up double. All right. They're still in business with 1 out. Godin with a drive to the left. That's out number 2. And San Antonio's down to their last out here with Duckley Jr. coming up to bat. Skooma Coon still pitching. And there's a drive into right center for Duckley Jr. Scores another run. It's a 1-run game now.
Yeah, 1-run game, and now possibly the tying run coming up to the plate here.
Yeah, we have 2-run game. I'm sorry.
Oh, drops.
And Laramie drops one in left field, and that's another run. Safe at second with the RBI double, and we come to Kell with the tying run at second and a line drive to left. That one's caught by the left fielder to end the game. we got a
Ooh,
pitching change there as Katarina
yeah, Catarina's gonna pick
closes
up
it
that
out.
quick little save.
Yep,
That was look at that graph. It tried to go.
it was a pretty good game. Tried
Yeah.
to come back. All right, for San Antonio, we've got a 2-for-4 game for Duckley Jr. with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. For Nashville, we've got a 3-for-5 game for Jerome, 3-for-4 for Munson, 2 RBIs for Munson. For the pitching, we've got the loss going to Tatum, going 6 innings, and Mulder gets the win going 7.1, with Katarina coming in for the save at the end of the game there. And the player of the game is Zach Mulder.
Yep, no doubt about that. All right, let's get into some more scores. With Providence picking up the 5-2 win over the Death Valley Scorpions. Taking a look here, I see a free hit, 1 RBI day for Beryl Summers. Two RBIs for Zaleski here. For Death Valley, I see a couple RBIs for Gnomes and Bass Reeves. All right. Taking a look at your pitching matchup, LaShawn Maximus Marl Denny Pitch Lord picks the win. Randy Colon the save. Phenomenon gets the loss. Beryl
I love
Summers
these
could be
names.
player of the game. And oh man, this one.
All right. This one, the Serpents win in extras. They walk it off in the bottom of the 10th, and it's 2-1. And that walk off was a Mickey Metz hits a run scoring double versus Jones. For New York, we had a 2-for-4 game for Tanaka, RBI for Shadow, a run for Bebe. And for Seattle, we have the RBIs going to Buki Metz and Skatos, and the runs going to Pass and Hawkins. For the pitching, we have the loss going to Jones and the win going to Treadwell. Player of the game is Mahiro McQueen.
Yes, unfortunately, was New York too busy playing Uma instead of actually playing baseball? Because yes, that's actually what the person based it off of. It's a horse from Uma Musume. Or Uma Musume, that's how you pronounce it. Okay. New Orleans picking up a 4-2 win over the Surge. Let's see here. Cheeki here gets its 2 RBIs.
Ikisan.
Nice. I mean, no RBIs, I meant. Sorry. 2 hits, 1 RBIs for Boucher and Ingram. Wolf picks up a hit and 2 for RBIs. For Buffalo side, 2 hits, 1 RBI for Dog Maple, 1 hit RBI for Reese. Kaufman, who is our boss, and yes, the person who loves Uma the most, picks up the win. Westbrook the save. Brigham Irons the loss. Kobe Kaufman, player of the game.
What a game for Dame. All
Oh
right,
my.
we've got Demons taking down the Raptors 3-0. For Boise, we have Gagne and Wallach going 2-for-4. For Detroit, we've got Bobrist going 2-for-4 and Love going 2-for-4. We've got RBIs going to Sean Jam and Nerd. And for the pitching, we've got the loss going to Rockman, the win going to Mulligan, hold goes to Belfour, and a miss gets the save. Player of the game is Hercules Mulligan.
And for Mulligan, I believe he has a
First win.
milestone. Yes, that win puts him at 75. So there's a
First
milestone right
win.
there.
11 Ks in 7 innings.
11 Ks in 7 innings. That's really good. Okay. Next up. Oh my goodness, Lunar Base beat the Vandals again. 4 to
Oh
1.
no.
If I thought I may have left Chaos Mod on. Whoops. Free hit day for Hay 4. I see 1 hit RBI for Fan. I see I see Fat I think Firefly Boy 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Free hit day for Rock Eater and RBI. For Vancouver, the lone RBI came from Steven Strange. Andy Beans picks up his first loss of the year. Yediv gets Yedev gets player of the game in the win. George Braxton the
Betty.
save. Also, I am not pronouncing that first name. No. You cannot make me say that. But also, where is he still on? And I present to you the worst name in PvE history.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This name is hard to pronounce. I can't do
I'm
French
not even gonna
names.
try it.
Okay, we also got some minor scores as well, but oh,
All right, we've got Apex taking down Pathfinders 4-1 for Toronto. We have a 2-for-4 game for Windsor Junior. For Indianapolis, we've got 2-for-4 games for War Smoke Callahan and a 2-for-3 game for Betty. 2 RBIs going to Callahan. The loss goes to Kitmaker, the win goes to Noble, and player of the game is Biggest Titius Smidius.
despite the no decision here. All right, final major score
Good game.
today. We go back to Cancun where the Aviators pick up a 7-2 win over the Toros. Outer Banks side, 4 hit, 3 RBI day for Rachel Morimora. 1 hit, 2 RBI day for Angel de la Fuerte. Ghost also added an RBI on 2 hits. On the Cancun side, 1 hit, 1 RBI day for Molina. 1 hit, 1 RBI for Solo. Multi-hit days for Orical and Cortez. Pitching wise, we have Walrus Jones picking up the win. Zach Voss picking up the save. John Cowgill gets the loss. Rachel Moore is player of the game. And let's get into some minor scores.
Dillos take down the Ranas 9-1. For the Dillos, we have 2-for-4 game for Double Neck with 3 RBIs, 2-for-4 game for DeGoat with 3 RBIs and 2 runs, and another 2-for-4 game for Otatop with 3 RBIs.
All right.
For the pitching, I'll skip the Ranas. And then for the pitching, we've got the win going to Mello Jr., and player of the game is Marshmallow Jr.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Ranas here. Okay, we go over. Swifties continue a good run here with a 2-1 close one over the Lemurs. Louisville side, I see the lone RBI came for Narukami. 2 for 4 day for them. 2 for 4 day for I can't believe it's PBE. For the, say college side, the runs came from a 2 for 4 day, 1 RBI day for Adam Confused and Mary Jr. Mod Dragon goes complete game but gets up the loss. Carter picks up the win. Niam the alternate, I am the hold. And Joshua Homie, the free Esquire Limited, picks up the save. And Ilfe Carter, the state college starter, picks up player of the game.
All right, Hepcats beat the Kingpins 6-4. For the Hepcats, we've got a 2-for-4 day for St. John with an RBI and a run, couple RBIs for Dial and Whittle. For Chicago, we've got a 2-for-4 day for Timothy with 2 RBIs. And for the pitching, we've got the loss going to Von Kotz. And the win goes to Casmil Bot. And the save goes to 2. Player of the game is Oscar Von Klotz.
Okay. All right. My Bruce City Bears pick up a 5-4 win over the Florida Flamingos. Let's take a look here. Bruce City side. Let's see. My bum player didn't get a single hit, but got walked twice. 2 hit, 2 free day for Kiso. 1 hit, free RBI day for Ruiz, a free run shot. Couple RBIs from Rainier and Stitcherson. For Florida, 3 hit, free RBI day for Homer Simpson. 2 hit, 2 for 5 day, 1 RBI for Slugs. And going to here, Pedro Papelbon picks up the win in relief. The Bots pick up losses and blown save, and Homer Simpson, despite the loss, picks up player of the game. And let's go into our
Is this
final
your
eight.
is this your third player?
Yeah,
Go
technically.
ahead. Wheelers beat the Firehawks 8-6
Look at all
for
those hits.
California. Yeah, that's a lot. 13. We got a 4-for-5 game for College Junior. Three RBIs going to Carver, two for Whoop. For Anchorage, we've got a 2-for-4 day with three RBIs for Monster, 3-for-4 for Sirius. For the pitching, we've got that was 26 total hits. For the pitching, we've got Bumgardner taking the loss. Klein gets the win. Bantobins with the save, and Cameron Squires is your player of the game.
All right, that concludes for today for day number 2. And let's go on to our schedule again to see what we got today. I hit save before we finish. And today is a quick sim. So that means I get to hit this button right here. And we get to go for some scores. All right. You want me to start with this one? I'll go ahead and start here. Vandals pick up a 2-1 win over the Pathfinders. Oh my goodness.
2-21.
This is dreadful.
Okay.
This low key might be the worst loss thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
Uh,
The lone
yeah.
RBI came from Peter Dawson Jr. Peter Dawson the third. No, Peter Dawson Jr. was a Toronto player before.
What
Eric Fresh
happened
picks
to
up the
Toronto?
lone RBI.
I remember them being good.
Yeah. Strider picks up the loss. Nasty to win. Strider, despite the loss, picks up player of the game. All right, your
Oh,
time.
sorry. All right. The Sloths take down the Raptors 7-1.
Oh God, is this Brazil Germany again?
For Boise, we have a 4-for-4 game for Tweedocock. The RBI goes to Hughes. The run goes to Ryson third. For San Antonio,
Oops, sorry.
we have 15 total hits. Let's see. We'll go with the 3-for-4 game from Skoden with an RBI and two runs. And we've got a 2-for-4 game for Laramie with three RBIs. Another couple RBIs from Mander. And then the loss will go to,
All
for our
right.
pitchers, the loss will go to Smith. The win will go to Horrendous Haddock the third. And the save goes to Nilium. And the player of the game is Les Skoden.
All right. Let's move on here to an extra innings game with it went 12, but Province walks off the Voyagers. Looks like the walk-off hit by Hurricane. New York side, we have I see a couple RBI days from Tegi, Tanaka, and Von Krieselhauser. Also, 3 walks from him. Providence side, 2 hits, 1 RBI days for Zaleski. Bolts. Summers also adds a run, and Hurricane adds on the one. Okay, Jones gets a blown save. Stover gets a blown save. Whitman picks up the loss. Justin Ferd picks up the win. And P.W. Woods, despite the no decision, is going to pick up player of the game. All right. Holy extras. Holy.
Yep, we've got a 1-0 extra inning game going to the Surge over the Aviators, and that is a run scoring double from It's a Mio in the bottom of the 10th. And It's a Mio went 2-for-5 with that one RBI,
Right.
and we have 2-for-4 for Ghosty. It's not very many hits this game. The loss goes to Martino. The win goes to Lovehammer, and the player of the game is Juicy Jumbo.
Despite the no decision. A lot of
Three
games
hitter.
go with no decisions. Okay, I'll cover this one. Apex pick up a 5-4 win over the Space Rangers, making it 6 wins in a row for the Apex. One for 4 day, 2 RBI days for McInlay, 2 for 4 day and for Kelly and Rosenthal. And in the middle of the lineup getting it done with War Smoke, Callahan, and Fernandez getting RBIs. For Lunar Base, Cup 3 for 4 day, 1 RBI for Althouse. Fan all and at first get 1 RBI as well. Calm Chicken picks up the win. Flop Quads the save. Kirkpatrick kicks the blow and save the loss. And Ryan Express, the Lunar Base starter, despite the no decision, gets player of the game. And we're going to go here.
All right, we've got the Sea Serpents beating the Scorpions.
They're literally the
5-1.
reverse of the
21-2.
yeah. Serpents have been having a
Who's that,
crazy
Toronto?
year.
Yeah, that is crazy. A 2-for-4 game for Buki Metz with an RBI and a run. For Death Valley, we've got a 3-for-4 game for Montalban with a run. And for the pitchers, the loss is going to go to Always a Bummus. And DeVries gets the win 3-0 with the shutout there.
They're having a good year.
And player of the game is
DeVries.
DeVries.
Yeah, Seattle's been having a crazy good rotation. DeVries is having a crazy year. Look at that.
2.18 ERA.
2.18 ERA, hasn't lost yet. Next up, we'll go to a 1-0 win by the Toros over the Rougarou, a pitcher's duel here. Looks like Cancun's lone RBI for 4 day and 1 RBI for Oikal. A couple hits around here for New Orleans. Let's take a look. Martini, 8 1/3, 10 strikeouts. Picks up the win. Mike Boss the third, the loss. Pedro Martini, no doubt, player of the game.
One for Boss.
Ooh, tight one.
All right. Demons win 7-6 over the Stars. For Detroit, we have 2 hits for Dollarson, Poe, and Euclid. A couple RBIs for Slamis and Euclid. For Nashville, we've got a 4-for-5 game for Ford Lincoln Mercury with 4 RBIs. A couple runs for Tomlin and Arenado. For the pitching, the loss is going to Boat with the blown
Tough
save,
vote.
and McGoatface gets the win. Holds goes to Wheeler. Richards with the save, and player of the game is Ford Lincoln Mercury.
All right, let's continue our thing with some to the minors. And we start off with the California Firehawks picking up a 7-4 win off 16 hits against the Wheelers. California side 3 for 5 day for Moore, 2 for 5 day for Percal with RBI, 2 for 4 day for Carver with 2 RBIs. Anchorage side 2 for 3 day, 1 for 3 day with 2 RBIs for Sluggerton. Taking a look here, I have Johnny Tom picking up the win. Mac and Cheese, our beloved simmer, Don Marcus picking up the loss. Bumgardner the save. And Slime Sluggerton picks up player of the game.
Mac and Cheese is Don Marcus.
Yeah, Mac and Cheese is Don Marcus. Yeah, it's him.
Okay.
Who's going to be my fellow broadcast partner for the World Series, Majors World Series.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
All right. Kingpins beat the Hepcats 11-5. For Kansas City, we have oh man, that's a lot of hits for both teams.
Yeah, that's a ton.
32 total hits. For Kansas City, we've got a 3-for-5 game for Stavinsky's, 2 RBIs, 4-for-5 for Kirkland. We've got 2-for-4 for Dial, 3-for-5 for Whittle with a couple RBIs. For Chicago, we've got Paints at 3-for-4 with 3 RBIs, 2 runs. We've got Timothy at 3-for-5, 3 RBIs, 3 runs. We've got Vega at 3-for-5 with 2 runs and 2 RBIs. And hold on. Monopolitsky with 3-for-5, 2 RBIs, and a run.
This game screams chaos mod.
Jeez. That would have been a long sim. All right. For Kansas City, we got the loss going to Summers, and then the win goes to Time, and the hold goes to Adventurine,
Yeah,
and the player's game is JD Pants.
yeah, not surprised about that one. Meanwhile, let's gloat about Bruce City again because it looks like we won 7-3. And let's see. My player did something. A hit.
There you go.
This bum player makes herself relevant
Two
again.
more walks too.
Yeah. I see a couple big two hits, 2 RBI days for Sankara here. So let's see 2 hits for an RBI for Cragg and Ruiz Jr. Florida side. I see RBIs from McScooty Fortune, Homer Simpson, and Luca. I don't like seeing this.
The
That makes me
second error.
vomit. Sato picks up the win, momentum the loss. Thomas Sankara is going to be player of the game. More extras. Oh my goodness. More.
Lemurs win this one in extras 5-3 over the Swift Steeds. For Louisville, we've got 2 for 5 game for COVID and 2 for 5 for Knoxus with a couple RBIs. For State College, we've got a 2 for 2 game and 3 walks and an RBI and a run for Barry Jr. For the pitching, the loss is going to go to Esquire Limited, and the win goes to Pimling. And the player of the game is Andrew Barry Jr.
All right, final game for today. It's a 6-0 win for the Dillos despite 3 errors and 13 hits. Let's see here. 2 RBI days from the show, McTater, and DeGoat. And let's see. Multiple error. Oh, God. Montreal picks up the win. Ribbit the loss. Caitlin Montreal, player of the game. And you know what we got to do? We got to save and go on to the next day because it is time for prime time number 7. And that will we will have Toronto at Vancouver. All right. To make this fair as possible. Oh my god, this is completely one-sided. Let's how about we do the over under hits? That's what I want to
we,
do. Oh, Tay Suji with the rate of free. Welcome in, fellow Raiders. Good to see y'all here.
yeah, 2-21. I think they might be going
Yeah.
wrong direction
So
here this season.
I know we have a couple mods here. Can we put up an over under of hits? I'm going to say let's put the number at let's go because let's put it at 26.5. Because something tells me Vancouver's going to get a lot of hits this game. So if we have any mods here, 26.5.
What is his name again? Jean-Jacques Francois Jean something.
Yes.
Yes.
Jack Francois, Jock Jean Jr.
Oh yeah.
John Jock Francois,
Jean-Jacques
Jock Jean
Francois.
Jr. There, I've said the name. Why does he always come up when I always do the broadcast? I don't like that
Yeah, right.
name. I don't. JJ Frankie JJ. Okay, Courtney, thank you for that. So, we got any predictions coming here or no? I don't think so. Guess we're not getting any predictions today. Sad,
That's
but
okay.
understandable. The mods are busy. All right, let's get in for extreme game number 3 today and our third of 4 primetime games with, and I will take on the call for this game here, Vancouver and Toronto, the Battle of Canada. And we start off with Windsor striking out here against Forlor. Texas Ranger is going to strike out here. Austin Webb. Ground ball to second. It's going to be for the final out. Stephen Strange coming up here against Bonzo. And grounds out to the first baseman. Pierre Phillip. He's going to get a line drive base hit. That's going to get down for a double. Herkaresh. Full count. He's going to go. It's a productive bout that advances Phillip to third. McLovin Jr. Base hit. Vancouver going to quickly get up to a 1-0 lead. Caliente. Pass ball, and that's going to put McLovin Jr. at second. Let's see if Caliente can bring him home. Pops it up to the shortstop for the third out. Back to Toronto with Peter Dawson the third, who's going to take a walk. So there's their first base runner all day. Dusty Greer. He's going to strike out here. Murder Dog. He's going to strike out. 4 strikeouts already. Dethridge is going to ground out, hit a hard ball to the first for the third out. Bottom of the second we go. Brooks Walker. Hard hit ball. Deep center, and that is long gone. A no-doubter there for Brooks Walker, and it's a 2-0 Vancouver lead. Danny Berger's cold hitter. It's going to be a tough play, but they get the out at first. Ashton Lansdale, full count. Is going to take a walk. John Jock Francois Jock Jean Jr. is going to ground out here to end the inning. Nope, I lied. There's another batter with Stephen Strange, and they end up not bringing Lansdale from third. Let's see if Phillip can bring in the runner. Hard hit ball to center should be playable and caught at the warning track. So 2-0 Vancouver after 2. Hunter's going to draw a walk. Ryan Dinger. Bunt. But it's not a good one as the runner at second gets thrown out. Noah Windsor Jr. They're going to sing Dinger, and he's going to be safe. 14th steal of the season. Ball deep. Windsor catches it at the warning track. Windsor gets caught at the warning track. Texas Ranger flies out to center. That's going to end the inning. So 3 no-hit innings so far for Lore. Herkaresh, deep ball to left, but it's going to be caught. McLovin Jr., full count. It's going to be a fly ball to center. It's going to get caught. Enrique Caliente is going to take a 5-pitch walk. Brooks Walker pops this up to the second baseman. That'll end the inning. Still 2-0 Vancouver. Back to Toronto. Oh, what a grab there. Webb just got oh my goodness. Jock Jean Jr. just took away a home run from Webb.
Wait, he actually robbed a home run there?
Yes, according to the game, it said yes, it was a robbery.
Yeah.
Dawson gets a base hit there. Dusty Greer. It's going to get past the shortstop. And just
I kind of
like
want to quit that.
Oh, he's going to is he out at second? Yes, he is going to get thrown out at second. Murder Dog. Base hit, and Toronto gets a run across. It's a 1-run game. Tyler Dethridge. They're going to send Dog, and he's going to be safe. Dethridge pops this up. It's going to be caught by the second baseman. That'll end the top of the 4th. But Toronto has made this a 1-run game. Danny Bergers. It's going to take a called strike free. Bonzo's first strikeout all day. Lansdale. Ground ball to second for the second out. John Jock Francois Jock Jean Jr. Oh, couldn't hang on. So it's going to be called infield hit for Jock Francois Jock Jean Jr. Stephen Strange. That name is going to steal. Okay. Can't say that name pretty fast without fumbling it. Stephen Strange. Ground ball. It's going to be... And the first base is going to do it all by himself to end the inning. Still a 2-1 lead for Vancouver entering the 5th. Chase Hunter. He's going to ground out to first. Ryan Dinger. He's going to get a base hit that drops from the right fielder. They're going to send him again, and he's going to be safe. That throw was late. Let's see if Nolan Windsor Jr. could tie the game right here. Ground ball to short. He's going to be out for the... But it's a productive one that moves Dinger to third. Walker, Texas Ranger. And just like that, this game is tied. RBI double for him. And suddenly, Toronto has tied this game. Austin Webb is going to take a walk. Valor struggling here. Peter Dawson also going to get walked. That will be a massive upset here if Vancouver loses to him. Dusty Greer. It's through. Toronto's going to take a 3-2 lead. Oh my goodness.
They have as many. They have
Murder
more
dog.
runs than.
That's going to get by.
More,
That's 1 run in. 2 runs are going to be in.
they
He's
have
going to
more
get
runs
thrown
than
out at
wins.
third, but not before making this a 5-2 lead for the Pathfinders. Talk about a major upset here in progress. There's still time though. Phillip, fly ball to right. That's going to get caught. Heracresh is going to strike out here to Bonzo. McLovin Jr. That's going to be grounded out to the shortstop for the third out. Tyler Deffridge coming up here, top of the 6th. He's going to strike out the Valor. Chase Hunter. It's also going to take a strikeout here. Ryan Dinger. 3-1 pitch is going to swing and get caught at left field. So Vancouver's bats need to wake up if they don't want to get hit with the upset of the century here. Enrique Von Caliente is going to get a base hit. Brooks Walker is going to strike out here. Danny Burgers. That's hard hit ball to center, and that baby is gone. It's a 1-run game. Just like that. The cold hitter Danny Burgers gets out of his cold streak and makes this a 1-run game. New pitcher in Clay Holmes coming in for Toronto against Ashton Lansdell, who gets a ground out. John Francois Jack Jean Jr. is going to ground out to end the inning. Nolan Windsor Jr. New pitcher in for Vancouver. It's Jackson Kidd. It's a pop-up that's going to get caught by a third baseman. Walker, Texas Ranger. Pop-up again. Going to get caught by the second baseman this time. Austin Webb, cold hitter. It's going to ground out to the second baseman. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and we still 1-run game. Steven Strange is going to get walked. You don't want him on because you know he's a base stealer. Are they going to send him here? Phillip. They are going to send Strange, and he's going to be in there easily. And the ball gets away. He's going to go to third, and now the tying run is at third. Phillip. Base hit. This game is going to be tied. And another... Oh, it was booted in the outfield too. They're not going to call this an error. He just couldn't see it. Heracresh. That's going to go to the gap. Is that going to be deep enough to bring Phillip home? They're going to hold him. And that's right. Runners on second and third with nobody out coming up here from McLovin Jr. And can't hold on, but he doesn't advance the run. And it's a base hit. Vancouver's going to take the lead here. A 6-5 game here in the bottom of the 7th. Enrique Von Caliente. Oh, McLovin Jr. is going to get picked off at first. Von Caliente is going to strike out here for the second out. Brooks Walker. Fly ball to left is going to be caught, but not before Vancouver rallies back to take a 1-run lead going into the top of the 8th. Peter Dawson the third. That's a hard hit ball. Deep left field. And just like that, this game is tied once again. A no-doubter from Peter Dawson the third. Dusty Greer. That's deep to right, but it drops. It's going to drop for a base hit. Monitor Dog. It's going to take it's going to draw a 4-pitch walk. Jackson Kidd is just struggling here. Tyler Deffridge. The only play is at second, so runners on the corners with 1 out for the cold hitter Chase Hunter. And it's going to get past the third base by the third baseman. And Toronto is going to take the lead as the Vancouver faithful surely is not happy about this. Ryan Dinger. That's going to get down. And now 2 runs are going to score. It's a 9-6 lead for Toronto. Oh my goodness. Noah Windsor Jr. He's going to get intentionally walked. Walker, Texas Ranger. New pitcher in Lucas Greep. And Dinger's going to steal third. And it takes a strike. Greep is going to strike out Texas Ranger. Webb is also going to strike out here. But a bullpen disaster gives Toronto the lead once again. Danny Burgers is going to strike out here. Lansdell is going to get ball to center. It's going to get caught. John Jack Frankwell Jock Jean Jr. is going to get ground out. Peter Dawson III coming up here against Lucas Greep. And it's going to be a base hit. Dusty Greer. This could be two, but the only play is at first. So runner on second with one out. Borger Dog is going to fly out to center. Tyler Deffridge is going to ground out to end the inning as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Vancouver needs free with the top of the order coming up. They're going to go to J.Y. Park, trying to go for the save here. Strange is going to get a base hit. Phillip. They're going to hold. And Phillip's going to get walked. So the tying run is coming up to the plate here at Crash. Ground ball. This could be two. It is a double play. McLovin Jr., last chance, is going to get walked. So the tying run coming up to the plate once again with Enrique Von Caliente. Full count once again. Deep ball to center. It's going to get down. One run's in. Two runs are in. The tying run is at second with Brooks Walker coming up here. 2-1 count. Ground ball flies out. And Toronto pulls up the upset of the season. Upsetting the Vancouver Vandals and robbing everyone of TPE by a score of 9-8. Oh my goodness. I want to take a look at something here. How big was their losing streak going into this?
Oof.
I'll check it later. But 3 for free day with 1 RBI for Dawson. Martyr Dog, 2 for 4 day, 3 RBIs. 2 for 4 day for Dinger, 2 RBIs. Vancouver, 2 RBIs for McLovin Jr., Caliente, and Burgers, plus RBIs from Phillip and Walker. Kid gets the loss. Holmes the win of Blunt Park, the save. Peter Dawson, the third player of the game. Oh my goodness. I need to take a look at this. Okay. So, let's take a look at their schedule. I want to pull their schedule. Okay. Because I want to peek at something here. I can't see the whole thing, but it looks like that was a pretty bad losing streak. Alright, let's go back to the world scores. And you'll start with this one.
All right, we've got the Raptors beating the Sloths 7-5. For Boise, we have a 3 for 5 game for Muir Kurtak
Yes.
gets a 3 for 5 game with 1 RBI and 2 runs. Tweedlecock with a couple RBIs. On the San Antonio side, we have a 2 for 4 game for Scoden with 2 runs, 3 for 4 game for Laramie with 3 RBIs. And the loss is going to go to Innings Eater, and Vaseline gets the win, Porter gets the save, and player of the game is Stetson Laramie.
All right, we continue with what the heck? 33 combined hits. Oh my god. Dog saw that he had his hit streak broken, and then he went crazy. Let's see what he did. 3 RBIs in a 5 for 5 day. Yeah, that's probably a running player of the game. 3 for 5 day, 3 RBIs for Tanaka. 3 for 5, 2 RBIs. This for Crystal Hauser. It's the bottom of the order getting it done. 2 for Ramirez, 3 for Bebe, 2 for Shadow. Prominence, 2 RBIs from Bolts, 3 from Back again, 2 from Hurricane. Crabula gets the loss, gets hammered for 7 runs. Kurokwo, 5 earned runs, but still picks up the win. And Summer Dog's going to be player of the game.
Summer Dog's having a
Yeah,
career
he's been
year.
having a crazy season so far.
Yeah. Aviators win 4-2, scoring 2 in the top of the ninth there.
Steal the win.
And yeah. For Outer Banks, we've got a 2-for-2 game with 2 walks for Richards, 2 RBIs for Slow. For Buffalo, we've got a 2-for-4 game for Andrews Jr. with an RBI and a run. For the pitchers, we have the loss going to Lovehammer, the win going to Voss, and the player of the game is going to be Bartolo Colon.
Okay.
Bartolo Colon.
Yeah, it's
Colon.
Bartolo Colon. All right. Well, Seattle and Toronto are the yin and yang of each other because they lost. So they literally have the exact polar opposite record. As Death Valley picks up a 5-4 win against the Sea Serpents. Seattle side, 1 for free day, 2 RBIs for Betts. Scatoz also picks up an RBI. Death Valley side, 2 for 4 free RBI day for literally a flamingo for literal flamingo. I see Plainview getting an RBI and Launch Angle getting an RBI. Pitching wise, Votto picks up the win, Bandit keep the save, Taco Bell the loss, and Little Flamingo is going to be your player of the game.
All right, we have Cancun beating Nola 6-3. For Cancun, we've got 2 for 5 games for Child pitcher and solo, with pitcher getting 2 RBIs and 2 runs. For New Orleans, we've got a 2 for 3 game for Johnson with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. For the pitching, the loss is going to go to Manzer, and Smoltz gets the win. Player of the game is Sidney Johnson.
All right. We got the Apex picking up a 6-0 win over the Space Rangers, making it 7 wins in a row for the Apex. Batting wise, I see 1 for free day, 1 for 5 day, but free RBIs for War Smoke and Callahan for 1 RBI from Yediv, 1 from Kelly. Lunar Bay side, only 4 hits allowed. Bernard picks up the win, only allowing 4 hits and 5 walks, 9 strikeouts. Takahashi the save, Rubbish the loss, and Maurice Bernard's going to be your player of the game. Whoa. Look at this.
All right. So we have an extra innings game with 6 runs being scored in the top of the 11th by the Demons as they take down the Stars. For Detroit, we've got a 2 for 5 game for Bobrist with 3 RBIs and 3 runs and 2 walks. We've got a 4 for 6 game for Slamus with 5 RBIs and 2 runs. And we've got another couple RBIs for Sir Poe, and 3 for 6 game for Love. On the Nashville side, we've got 3 RBIs going to Briggs. We've got a 2 for 6 game for Tomlin, 2 for 6 for Levine, a couple runs and an RBI. And for the pitching, the loss is going to go to Katarina, and the win goes to Richards, and the player of the game will be Biff Slamus.
All right, let's go on to some minor league scores. Let's pull them up. We have the Flamingos picking up a 16-6 win over the Bears. Let's see, 1 RBI for me, 2 for free day for Kiso, free RBIs. Every single person except Greer got a base hit for Florida. Free RBIs from Lumber, 2 RBIs for Greer. They were both No, not Cruz. 6 RBIs for Homer Simpson. Free for 4 day for him. He's had a crazy game. Stevens the win. Pete Snyder the loss. Homer Simpson's going to be your player of the game. And Luca has tied the Florida regular season record for runs with 5.
All right, State College beats the Lemurs 6-5, walking it off in the bottom of the ninth with a solo shot from Rousseau. Louisville has a 2-for-4 game for Robinson with 2 RBIs, 2-for-3 for Squat. State College has a 2-for-4 game from Stone, 2 RBIs from Confused, and Rousseau with the walk-off going 2-for-4 RBI and 2 runs. For the pitching, we'll have the loss going to the loss goes to Fetty, and the win goes to Justice. Play of the game is Ozzie Robinson.
Okay, we're going to continue with the Wheelers picking up a 6-3 win over the Firehawks. For California, I see a couple RBIs from Max, Ryan, and Whoop. Anchorage, 2 for 5 day, 2 RBIs for Zombie Parker. Squires, 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Going to the pitching, Neil Howler picks up the loss. McIntosh the win, his first win of the season. Ben's the save. And Jackson Cheerios is going to be player of the game. Let's see. 2 for 3 with. He also had 2 steals. That's why they gave it to him.
All right, Kingpins beat the Hepcats 2-1. For Kansas City, we've got the 1 RBI goes to Dial with a 1-for-3 game. For Chicago, we've got a couple of hits going to Bapip Person, Mexicano, Fromus, and Timothy. RBIs go to Fromus and Timothy. For the pitching, the loss is going to go to Miller, and the win goes to Sun. Grizz gets the save, and player of the game is Tudagal Sun.
All right. Final game for today's one is the Dillos pick up a 3-2 win over the Brahmas. Let's see here. For Dillos, I see a couple RBIs from Show, Monster the Bot, and Ototop. Jazz the win, Battle Mode the save, and Yeoff the Bot. A bot getting player of the game. What the heck is going on here? Okay, so that means we're going to save. And according to our schedule here, we have an off day. So the next thing up will go to the next day, which would be Anchorage and Louisville. You will be on the call for this one. Where is it? I'll pull it up for you. Anchorage, Louisville. You'll be on the call for this one. Quick little minors game, because why not? Does anybody in chat want a prediction put up? If there's anybody. Did we finally win one? Are you referring to Toronto? Yeah, you did. You won a primetime game, which meant congratulations. You just robbed everybody of TPE. Yeah, Captain, I agree. We would love a prediction, but it appears that none of the bots have shown up here. So, I'm going to request going forward that I have at least one mod on here. I know Jacob was here earlier to adjust the title, but there's no fun when you have no predictions on here.
Yeah, I want to gamble.
Oh boy. I want to gamble, bro. You don't have the bank account as high as me, so. Have you ever checked
Yeah,
how
I'm kind
much
of
you have? I
broke.
think I got like, it says it on the portal.
Oh, really? How much?
What's your player name again so I can look you up on the PB portal real
Mine?
quick?
Are you talking about just for like player money
Yeah,
or Twitch points money?
like PB money in general.
Oh, I'm pretty broke right now.
Not me. I got like 300 plus mil, probably at 400 mil right now.
Well, let me know if you need your lawn mowed or something.
No, it's funny. Or you could basically pay me for a cig. Okay. Since I don't see anybody doing a prediction, sadly, mods are asleep again. Ugh. I don't like that. Ugh. Alright, let's get into this game. And you'll call this one. Because after today,
Okay.
we got a quick sim of the last primetime game of the week before we upload. Alright.
We've got Cheerios leading it off with a single up the middle that gets by the shortstop. Eshelman the third will be the pitcher for Louisville.
Got him.
And Cheerios gets thrown out trying to steal. COVID throws him out. COVID guns him down. Magic grounds out the first for the second out. And Squires will take a walk. Monstar. Ooh, that ball gets by the catcher.
That was pretty funny animation.
Yeah. Ground ball to the second baseman, and that'll be out number 3. COVID leads it off with a pop fly to the center fielder for out number 1. And Ozzie Robinson comes up to bat. He'll take a walk. Noxus goes down looking. O'Malrain goes down swinging, and that's the end of the first. Checo strikes out swinging. That'll be Eshelman's first strikeout. Ice grounds out to the second baseman. And Parker goes down looking. Go to the bottom of the second. I can't believe it's PBE. Strikes out. Samuel Darrell grounds out to the shortstop for out number 2. Man squash with a line drive. One hops the left field wall, and that'll be a stand-up double for Man Squatch. Teddy grounds out to the third baseman. That'll end the second inning as we have a 0-0 game. Bishop with a pop fly to right field for out number 1. Sluggerton goes down looking. That'll be the third strikeout for Eshelman. And back to the top of the lineup, Cheerios with the ground ball to the pitcher, and he's going to be thrown out at first for out number 3. And we go to the bottom of the third. Number 9 hitter Polly pops up to the shortstop for out number 1. The catcher COVID pops out to center field for out number 2. And Robinson with a deep fly to center. That's going to be off the top of the wall, and he'll slide into second safely with a 2-out double. And the ground ball by Noxus to third, and that'll be out number 3. Magic goes down swing in the top of the 4th for out number 1. Squires goes down swinging for out number 2, and that's strikeout number 5 for Esselman. And there's a hit into right field by Monstar. And a fly ball to center from Checo will end the inning, and we go to the bottom of the 4th, still 0-0. 2 hits each. O'Malrain pops out to center field. I can't believe it's PBE. pops up to the shortstop. Oh, second baseman. Be out number 2. And Daryl with the ground ball to third baseman. Oh, gets by the first baseman. Daryl's going to reach second base on the air. And Squatch strikes out to end the inning. We go to the 5th. Still zeros. Ice leading it off with a line drive to the center fielder for the first out. Parker and Bishop hitting below the Mendoza line. Parker takes the walk. Bishop comes up to bat. Oh, Parker gets picked off.
Nailed.
And Bishop comes up to bat, and he'll strike out. Narukami with the
Yep,
ground ball to
Narukami.
third.
That's how you say the name.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
All right. Pauly strikes out for out number 2. COVID with the line drive to first, and that'll end the inning.
I felt this has been a pretty good sim so far. Let's keep it this way.
Yeah, I like it. Sluggerton with the pop fly to left field for the second out. First out. Cheerios, leadoff hitter, comes up to bat with a single into center field. And Magic, the center fielder, comes up to bat. Oh, Cheerios steals second. Magic with the ground ball past the third baseman. That's going to score the runner from second base on the triple as he slides in safely.
Oh wow, minor in the triple in the minors. That's like rare.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't see it that often.
And a hard shot to the third baseman. Runner at third holds. They're going to get him at first for the second out. There's a walk. We now have first and third. 2 outs. Checo comes up to bat. And there's a ground ball to the pitcher that'll end the inning, but Anchorage does get one and is now 1-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. Leadoff batter will be Robinson, hitting
Ouch.
346. He'll take
Plunked.
first.
He gets the first because he got plunked in the head. Oh my.
Noxus hits a deep ball to right. That one's out of here. That was a 357-foot shot, and the Lemurs are now leading 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th. No one out, and the cleanup hitter O'Malrain comes up to bat. He grounds out to third. Can't believe it's PBE. Grounds out to short. And Daryl hits a line drive that drops in front of the right fielder. We have 2 outs with a runner on first, and Man Squatch comes up to bat with a deep drive to center. That one's out of here. 417-foot home run from Man Squatch. His 6th of the season, and the Lemurs go up 4-1. There's a hit from Narukami. Single to third. Pauly will take the walk. We have first and second. Scud Muffin still in, struggling here in the 6th inning, though. And a drive to center. That'll do it for the inning. But the
Yeah, not a
Lemurs
good
are
ending for
now
Scud
up
Muffin
four
at
to
all.
one. Ice will lead it off for Anchorage with a pop up to the catcher. Eshelman still in.
Not for long
Ooh,
though.
Eshelman gives up a deep one to center. That was a blast. 428 feet for Parker. Sammy Parker with their second home run of the season. And Bishop comes to the plate with 1 out. And he'll hit a single past the second baseman there. Sluggerton up next with a line shot into center. And that'll advance the runner to third base. We have first and third with 1 out.
Uh-oh.
Curios with the drive to right field.
No foul.
And it's foul. What a tease. He
Yeah, let's
still gets
go
a
with it. The
single
tease
past the
animations
first
are
baseman.
funny.
Yeah.
As I see, Cheerios gets on with a single to make this a one-run game. New pitcher, it's Pim Pimling. And I'll let you continue here.
Magic goes down swinging, and Squires hits a pop up to the second baseman. That'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Anchorage makes it close, though. It's now 4-3. Thought they were going to take the lead on that foul ball.
Yeah, I thought that was gone too.
There's the first out of the inning. First good muffin gets Noxus gets a hit right there. That gets just past the first baseman and second baseman. Mal Rain strikes out swinging. And I can't believe it's PBE goes down looking. And we go to the top of the eighth. Monstar leads it off with a strikeout. Pimling is the pitcher now for the Lemurs. I guess he came in last inning.
It came in last inning.
Yeah. There's a hit for Checo. Ice with the ground ball. First baseman fields it, but the runner's going to be safe. He beats that one out as the pitcher doesn't get there in time. Ground ball to the shortstop. That'll be forced out at second. Runner does advance to third. We have first and third, 2 outs for Bishop. With a line drive that's going to get in center field, and it's a tie ball game in the eighth inning, 4-4. Sluggerton with a slug to center, but it is not far enough, and that'll be out number 3. Tie game going into the bottom of the eighth. Daryl with the strikeout. Scud Muffin's still in the game. Mansquatch strikes out swinging. That is Scud Muffin's 10th strikeout. And he is taken out of the game. Fanto Benz comes in relief, and he'll get a pop fly to center field. It's a good game. Almost 8 innings pitched and 10 strikeouts.
Yeah, great game there by Muffin. He really only had one blemish inning. Other than that, it's been a good game for him.
Yeah. All right. Magic comes up to bat with 1 out. Grounds out to the second baseman. Pimling's still in the game, pitching. And he gets another pop fly out. That'll do it for the innings. As Squires pops out to first, we go to the bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Leading it off is Paulie for Louisville with a line drive into left for a hit to lead it off. We have a runner on first and the top of the lineup coming up. With another hit to left, we have first and second. No outs. And a line drive to left. That one's going to get in as well. Runner's going to hold at third. We have bases loaded, no outs. Fanto Benz is in trouble here. Gets a strikeout for 1 out. They could play for the double play, but they still have the infield in here with a pop up to third. That's out number 2. Is he going to get out of his own jam?
Nope.
No, he will give up the winning hit to, I can't believe it's PBE. 5-4 win for the Lemurs over Anchorage on the walk-off for its PBE, the center
Oh,
fielder
that
for the
was a
Lemurs.
good one.
Ooh. We have a 3-for-5 game for Spurios, RBI and a run. 2-for-4 game for Bishop with the RBI and a run. For Louisville, we've got 2-for-5 game for Noxus, 2 RBIs and a run. 2-for-4 game for Squad, RBIs and a run. For the pitchers, we have a loss going to Fanto Benz, who came in for relief there. And then Pimbling takes the win, and Scud Muffin will be your player of the game.
All right, let's go review the minor league scores first before we go up to the majors. And we will start off here. A walk-off by the Firehawks coming back from down 3-0 against the Rhinos to win. I see 3-for-4 day, 1 RBI for Tanyan, 2 RBI day for Moore, 1 RBI for Carver. Sears gets the win. Player of the game will go to Lilu Dallas multi-pitch despite the no decision.
Kingpins win over the Steeds 6-2. For Chicago, we've got a 2-for-5 game for Mexicano with 3 RBIs and a run. 2-for-3 game for Monopolitsky, 2 RBIs and a run. 2-for-4 game for Shizuka, and a 2-for-3 game for Skoigard. For the pitching, we have the loss going to Bearer, and Pollock gets the win. Pollock, the fifth, gets the win, and Grizz gets the save. And Jackson Pollock, the fifth, is your player of the game.
All right, wild one here in Florida. It's in Kansas City where the Flamingos pick up an 8-2 win over the Hepcats. 6 runs in 3 innings to start made it impossible for Hepcats to get out. Florida side, 4 RBI day for Homer Simpson. He's been putting up crazy numbers this season. 2 RBIs from Lumber. Kansas City side, the lone RBIs came from Whittle and Kirkland. Definitely not Evil Dictator picks up the loss. Animal Kingdom gets a complete game. But Homer Simpson's going to be player of the game.
All right, Bruce City beats the Dillos 4-3 as the Dillos try and come back in the bottom of the ninth. Bruce City with two-hit games for Ruiz Jr., Craig, and McCheesy. 2 RBIs for Sankara. 2 runs for Ruiz Jr. 2-for-3 game for Matthews on the Dillos side with an RBI. And for the pitching, we've got the loss going to Reacher and the win going to Takahashi. Boone with the save, and player of the game is Shota Hashi.
Shota Takahashi. Alrighty, let's look at some major scores, shall we? Vandals picking up a 7-3 win over the Pathfinders.
Or Pathfinders.
Yeah. 1 RBI for Webb, 2 for Dawson. Vancouver side, 3 RBI day for Brooks Walker. And then John Jack Franklin Jock Jean Jr. picks up 2 RBIs on 2 hits, which was a 2-run shot. Jiwoo will pick up the loss. Holy Sheet the win, and Holy Sheet is going to be player of the game.
Voyagers beat the Crabs 5-2, scoring 4 in the 8th. For the Voyagers, we've got that. What is that? A 3 RBI game from Mihire. I think that's on a home run. Looks like.
Yes.
Yeah. And then 2-for-4 day for Shadow, and a 2-for-2 day for cash considerations with 2 walks. For the pitching, we will have the loss going to Iceman. Blown save goes to Cologne. And Jones gets the win in relief. Iceman is your player of the game.
All right.
With the loss.
Next up, we will go down as Buffalo picks up a 7-3 win over the Aviators. Outer Banks side, RBIs from De La Fuente, Oliver, and Ghostly. For Buffalo's side, 2-for-4 free RBI day for Thompson. 2 RBI day for Andrews, and a couple RBIs from Dog Maple and Honcho. Lovehammer picks up the win, Boba the save, Voss the loss, and Lanky Schramm is going to be your player of the game despite the no decision.
All right, Boise over the Sloth, San Antonio, 3-0. For Boise, we've got a 2-for-4 game for Wallach. An RBI from Wallach, Buckshank, and Gauthier. And on the San Antonio side, we only had 3 hits. That's Mander, Skoden, and later. And for the pitching, we have the loss going to
Okay, sorry about that.
Long pipe, and the win goes to PKVS. Hold goes to Porter. Duck gets the save, and PKVS is your player of the game.
All right, let's continue with the Scorpions picking up a 4-2 win over the Sea Serpents. Looks like for Seattle, the lone RBIs came from Scatoz and Johnson. For Death Valley, launch angle, 2-run shot against Blue Sky in the first. Gnomes and Montalban also had an RBI. Rousey the win, Xavier the hold, Keefe the save, which puts him at 75 saves. Blue Sky, her first loss all season. She's been having a great season so far, 1.84 ERA. Player of the game is going to go to Guy Rousey, though. Wait, is that the oh? Hang on.
All right.
Wait, no, that's the wrong one I hit. This is the right one. Wrong one.
Oh, yeah. Toros shut out the Rougarous 5-0. For Cancun, we've got 2-hit days for Child, Solo, and Ohikao with 2 RBIs for Solo with 2 runs as well. And on the New Orleans side, we have a 2 for 3 day for Odin Cheeki Sun. No RBIs, no runs.
Yeah, no RBIs. So let's quickly get to pitching.
Cancun, we've got the win going to Lee. Nola loss goes to Jackson, and player of the game is Napoleon Solo.
All right. Now I could probably look at the side where the Apex pick up. Now go to 8 straight wins with a 5-4 win over the Lunar Base Space Rangers. It's a close one. Indianapolis High, 2 for 5 day, 2 RBIs for Rosenthal, a couple RBIs from Warsmoke, Fernandez Jr., and Yediv for Lunar Base, 2 RBI day for Rock Eater, RBIs for Firefly Boy, and Alt House. Nance gets the loss, McFlourish the win, Flop Quads the save, and Romeo McFlourish is going to be player of the game. And last one for this.
Right. Demons beat the Stars 11-4 for Detroit. We have 2 RBIs for JM. We've got 2 for 5 day for Sir Poe with 3 RBIs, 2 runs. Love gets the 2 for 5 day, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. And on the Nashville side, we have a 2 for 4 day for Briggs, 2 RBIs for Drome. And for the pitching, we have the loss going to, for the pitching, we have the loss going to John and the win going to LeBeau. And the player of the game will be Remy LeBeau.
All right. So, oh, almost the wrong one. That would have been bad. Okay. So that means we go on to the next day, and according to this, and this will go to. Well, checking our schedule, we have a quick sim for this one. So what I'm going to do, we're going to hit this, all games today, and it automatically does it. We're going to start with, all right, I'll let you do these ones.
Voyager is 14-1 over the Pathfinders. And tough season for the Pathfinders. All right, let's see. We've got 2 RBIs for Payne and Mihire, 4 for Shadow, 2 for Teggy. Everyone else, almost everyone else has an RBI. Big day for New York, and we've got a 3 for 3 day for Windsor Jr. on the Toronto side, and the RBI for Webb. For the pitching, the loss will go to Kitmaker, and who's now 0-7. And Atkins gets the win, and Whitman gets the save. Player of the game is going to be Brian Payne.
All right, we continue with another extra inning game. The Surge going back to 500 thanks to a 3-run 10th and a 6-3 win over the Sloths. Buffalo, 1 for 4 day, but 3 RBIs for Dog Mabel. That was the go-ahead home run in the 10th. 2 RBI day for Hayden Andrews Jr. San Antonio's side, couple RBIs from Scoden, Stewart, and Littleton. Boba picks up the win, but a blown save. Alahava picks up the save. Rubble Dibble the blown save. Nilium the loss. Johnny Tatum, player of the game.
Outer Banks beats the Raptors 4-0. For OBX, we've got a 3-for-5 game for De La Fuerte and a 3-for-4 game for O Richards with the RBI and 2 runs. 2-for-4 day for Enderman. No RBIs or runs there. For the pitching, we'll have the loss going to.
All right.
Rockman, and the win goes to Jones. With the hold, and player of the game is Wombat Jones.
Okay, next up. Vandals 6-1 win over the Crabs. Providence, one lone RBI goes to Mayfeld. Rough day for him. For 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 Vancouver, we have 2 RBIs for McLovin Jr., one for Herkeresh, one for Von Caliente, one for Walker, and one for Burgers. Pitching wise, Beans picks up the win, 7 2/3, 3 hits, 1 run, probably gonna be player of the game. Pitcher the loss, and Andy Beans is gonna be your player of the game. All right, last few.
All right, Toros beats Demons 3-1 for Detroit. We have only 4 hits. The RBI goes to Slamus, the 1-for-4 day. Run goes to Bobris. We've got RBIs on the Cancun side going to Child Pitcher and Cortez. For the pitching, we'll have the loss going to Mulligan. Cowgirl gets the win. Woo-hoo gets the hold. And Cotswold the save. John Cowgill gets the player of the game.
All right, we continue on to Death Valley, where Scorpions 10-3 win. Lunar Base, I see all the RBIs, 2 hits, 2 for free day for Alfrist. For Death Valley, the big day came from Stell, 2 for free, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and Literal Flamingo, 2 for free day for 4 RBIs. Yediv gets the loss, Naman on the win, Martinez the save, and Snell gets player of the game.
All right, Apex beat the Serpents 7-6
So
for Indy.
yeah.
For Indianapolis, we have a 3-for-6 game for McKinley with 2 RBIs, 2 runs, and a 4-for-5 game for Callahan with the RBI and a run. For the Seattle side, we have a 2-for-5 game for Buki Metz with 2 RBIs and a run, and a 3-for-4 game for Williams with 3 RBIs and 2 runs. For the pitching, we'll have the loss going to Treadwell with the blown save, and Takahashi with the win. Quads gets the hold, and Noble gets the save. Player of the game is Lou Williams.
All right, final game for this part here. Nashville, a 4-0 win. Looks like on the pitching of a pitcher's duel. So I see here the RBIs coming from Briggs, not Smirnov, Tomlin, and Arenado. New Orleans, nothing. Only 1 walk and 3 base hits. Kaufman picks up the loss. Zach Mulder absolutely being one of the best pitchers in all of PBE with 11 strikeouts. Zach Mulder's going to be your player of the game. Hang on a second. I got to deal with something real quick as we prepare for the final stream game of today. Another primetime game. Hold on,
I
I
could
got to
start
shut
it
my
for you
dog
if you want
up.
to. I could start it for you if you want to take over after.
Just my stupid dog barking at literally anything he sees.
I'm sure he's a good boy.
It irritates me a lot. Okay, our
He's just
final
trying to
one
protect you.
today will be Apex and Seattle for our one. And I will be on the call for this one. Rematch of this was a I believe these two met in the playoffs. Yeah, this is a rematch of the first round last season, where Seattle upset in Apex. As we all know, Seattle would go on to win the World Series.
Was it an upset though?
Seattle had a worse record.
Yeah, but they were in the better division.
Yeah, but now you can see what happens now. Seattle has been by far
Killing it.
the best team in the majors this season. Although they're
Yeah.
going against the Apex, who are the hottest team in the league, coming into this game with 9 straight wins.
Ooh,
So this could very
this
well
will be a
be a
good one.
possible preview of that semifinal. So let's get into it. Seattle with Calm Chicken on the mound for Indy. DeVries, what Seattle's part of Seattle's deadly free man rotation. McQueen, Blue Sky, and DeVries. So let's see who comes out the winner here. Our final primetime game of the week and the final game of our sim for today. Okay, we begin here with McInlay grounding out to start us off. Rosenthal. Hard hit ball to the second baseman. It's going to be grounded out. Kerry Kelly. It's going to also ground to the second baseman. So let's see what Seattle. A lot of cold hitters on Seattle's side, though. Pass. Deep ball. And that is gone. It literally went for the scoreboard. A leadoff bomb on a full count gives Seattle the early lead. Bandit Healer. It's going to strike out here. Mosquitoes. Hard hit ball to the third baseman is going to be grounded out. Zach Johnson the third. He's going to take a 4-pitch walk. Jim Hawkins. Hard hit ball to left, but it's going to get caught. But not before Seattle jumps in front with that solo shot by pass. As we go to the top of the second, Commander War Smoke, the former Seattle player traded to Indy, grounds out. Harry Callahan. It's going to be a pop up caught by the shortstop in the outfield. D. Fernandez Jr. Fly ball to left, but caught. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and Indy still does not have an answer for debris. Buki Metz coming up here. Ground ball past the second baseman for a base hit. Gainer McGraw. They're going to send Metz, and he's going to be safe. Back to McGraw. Fly ball to center, but it's going to get caught. And they are going to send Metz to third, and he's going to be safe. Bradley Wellerman pops this up into the infield fly rule called, so they can't move him up. Lou Williams. Fly ball to center is going to get caught, so Seattle's unable to get that runner home. It remains a 1-0 Seattle lead after 2 innings. Brent Goldberg facing a 3-1 count. And that's going to hit the top of the wall. It's going to be a stand-up double. Oh my god. Stupid dog won't shut up. Hang on. Yeedif is going to strike out here.
I could take over. You want me to? All right, Santos Garcia with the line drive into right field. Runner's going to hold at third. We have first and third, one out. McKinley up to bat, and he goes down swinging. Rosenthal next up. 2 outs, first and third. 1-1 count. And he gets a single up the middle. That's going to score one. And the runner advances to third, but Rosenthal is out trying to advance to second. So he does get a run in with the single, though. It's 1-1 going into the bottom of the third. We have Pass taking the free pass. And then he'll also take second. And third. And Healer with a shot to the left off of the wall. That'll score one. And Healer slides into second safely for the double. Skydos with a pop up to first base.
All right, I'm
Or
back. I'm about to take
okay.
over from here. Zach Johnson the third. 3-1 count, swings, hits a hard ground ball to third. That will be the second out of the inning. Jim Hawkins is going to strike out here, but not before Seattle takes the lead off that Bandit Healer double. And excellent base running from Pass. Back to Indy with Kerry Kelly. Ground ball to second, but boots it. It's going to be called an error. So Kelly gets on with the error. War Smoke is going to strike out here. Callahan, hot hitter. It's going to stay hot with a single. Runners on first and second with one out for D. Fernandez Jr. Who's going to strike out here? Brent Goldberg facing a 2-2 count. Grounder to the pitcher, but gets the third out. So Seattle's up one after four. Let's see if they can add on to the lead with Mookie Betts coming up here. Mets, hard hit ball to right. It's going to get down for a hard single. Gainer McGraw, cold hitter. They're going to send Mets, and he's going to get thrown out by a mile.
He's having a good season. Mets.
Yeah, McGraw is going to ground out to the pitcher. Bradley Wellerman Jr. Fly ball to right. No, it's going to get down. It's going to go. The center fielder gave up mid play. They're going to send him to third, and he's going to get thrown out trying to extend to third. I suck at Yedef is going to get. Oh, another error. That's going to be a throwing error. Yedef is going to get on first. Esteban Santos Garcia, one of the best batters in the minors last year, is going to strike out here. And we're McInlay. This could be two, but they can only get the force out at second. Leon Rosenthal. It's going to be a grounder to second, and that will be the third out. As we go to the bottom of the fifth with Seattle still up one. Lou Williams. Calm chicken still in. It's going to be a fly ball to left, easily caught for the first out. Pass. 3-1 ball is going to swing, but beats out the throw. Bandit Healer. Are they going to send Pass again? Yes, they will. And Pass will be safe. 26. Steals the season. Third this game. Bandit Healer's going to strike out looking. Mosquito's full count. He's going to swing at it. And a great grab on the center fielder to stop the speedy pass from going home. So still 2-1 after 5. We go back to Kelly. Grounds out to the second baseman. Commander War Smoke. He's going to take a walk. Harry Callahan, hot hitter. He's going to strike out here. DeVries' sixth strikeout of the day. D. Fernandez Jr. 3-1 pitch is going to swing on it and ground out to first to end the inning. Zach Johnson, calm chicken still in. Johnson's going to ground out to the shortstop to start the inning. Jim Hawkins, 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's Calm Chicken's fourth strikeout of the day. Mookie Betts. Swings, pass ball, but they get the strikeout anyway because they throw him out at first. What a great play there by Rosenthal. All right. Goldberg coming up here against DeVries. And it's going to ground out to the pitcher to start out. Yedif strikes out here. That makes it 7 strikeouts for DeVries. Esteban Santos Garcia is going to take a 4-pitch walk. Might be pull time soon. McAvoy strikes out here. 8 strikeouts. And that's 7 strong 1-run inning for DeVries. Back to Seattle. McGraw. Deep fly ball to center, but it's going to get caught. New pitcher in for Indy. It's James Noble against Bradley Wellerman Jr. And Noble's going to win this battle by striking Wellerman Jr. out. Lou Williams. Hard fly ball. Deep right center. And that is out of here. Lou Williams makes this a 3-1 Seattle lead. Pass. That's hit well to right, but it's going to get caught. So Kip Treadwell coming in now for Seattle after a great day from DeVries. And he's going to give up a hit immediately. And another hard hit ball, but it's going to get caught. Kelly gets caught right. War Smoke. Ground ball. This could be two. And it is a double play that's going to end the inning. Indy looking to get some insurance here. Indy needs some help in their pitching to avoid getting more runs allowed. Healer is going to ground out the Noble to start off. Mosquitoes, full count. He's going to ground out to the shortstop. Zach Johnson the third. Ground ball also to the shortstop and gets the out. So last chance for the Apex. They're down two with Callahan, Fernandez Jr., and Goldberg coming up. Treadwell is going to go in for a 2-inning save. Callahan gets a base hit past the first baseman to start. So this another base hit, this time for Fernandez Jr. So the tying run is at first. The go-ahead run's coming up to the plate here in Goldberg. Goldberg, fly ball to center. It's going to get caught. Yediv. Crowd's getting loud here. Grounder. And a double play. Oh my goodness. Just barely beat him out. And Seattle's going to pick up the win 3-1. What a game that was. Couple RBIs for Pass and Healer. The 2 home runs. Well, actually, no. This Williams Healer had the double. Indy, couple 1 RBI from Rosenball. Call him Chicken the loss, DeVries the win, Treble the save, and Ivy DeVries is going to be your player of the game. And let's go for the last few box scores. We will start with you with this one.
All right, we got the Surge winning 9-2 over the Sloth. For Buffalo, we've got a 5-for-5 game for Thompson with 5 runs and an RBI. For San Antonio, we've got an RBI for Littleton. And for the pitching, we've got the win going to Jumbo. Loss goes to Horrendous Haddock, third. And player of the game is Jazzy Thompson.
Also, he ties the regular games records for hits for 5 and runs in a game with 5. More extras as what the heck happened in Boise? Are you serious right now? 9 runs in the 11th. 9.
No.
Okay, that's weird.
Grand slam.
A grand slam by Jones. 2 RBIs for Ghostly. Kurt Jones with the grand slam. 4 RBIs for Oliver. 2 for Slow. Boise. 2 for Fry. 3 RBI day for Gagne. Porter gets the loss. Voss gets the blown save. Henry the win. And Robert Oliver is going to be player of the game.
All right, the Crabs beat the Vandals 3-1. For Providence, we have a 1-for-4 game for Beck again with 2 RBIs. For Vancouver, we've got 2-for-4 for Phillip. RBI goes to Harishiketh. For the pitching, we've got the loss going to Nasty. Providence, Random gets the win. Cologne with the hold and Pebbles with the save. Player of the game is Joe Random.
Okay, next up. Voyagers picking up a 4-3 win thanks to a late rally in the 7th. For New York, 2 RBI day for Ramirez, RBIs from Teggy and Shadow as well. For Toronto, we got a couple RBIs from Webb and Dawson and Hunter. P-Dub Woods picks up the win, Jones the save. Strider gets a no decision, DeNunez gets the loss and a blown save. And despite the no decision, Strider's going to pick up player of the game. And we'll go to this one next.
All right. Demons beat the Toros 4-2. For Detroit, we have a 2-for-4 game for Biff Slamus with 2 RBIs and a run. For Cancun, we've got a 2-for-4 day for Cortez with an RBI, 2-for-3 for Meredith with a run. And for the pitching, Martini gets the loss, Nick Goatface gets the win, and Belfour gets the save. Player of the game is Goaty McGoatface.
All right, let's keep going with Death Valley picking up an 8-2 win over the Lunar Base Space Rangers. Lunar Base side, the RBIs came from Alt House and Fan. For Death Valley, 4 for 5 day, 2 RBIs for Lawn Gnomes. Also with RBIs from Montalban, Breves, Rule, and Meister. And Miss Bummus picks up the win. Express the loss, and Lawn Gnomes is going to be for a 4 for 5 day player of the game. We already went for this one, so I'll let you cover this one. Wow.
All right, Stars beat the Brugaroos 12-6. For Nashville, we've got a 4 for 6 day for Drome with an RBI and 2 runs, 3 RBIs for Lincoln Mercury, 5 for 5 day for Munson, 4 RBIs and 2 runs. Another couple RBIs for Levine and Briggs. For New Orleans, we've got a 2 for 3 day for Odin Cheekison with 4 RBIs, 2 walks, and a run. Boucher goes 3 for 3. And
Lefebvre.
oh man. Thanks. 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs and a run. All right. And the loss goes to Boss the third. The win goes to Peace. Skooma Kuhn gets the hold, and Katarina gets the save. The player of the game will be Michael Munson.
And he ties the record for hits with 5. Okay, let's go into some minor league games. The final ones for today. We're going to begin here with In-State College with the Swifties picking up a 2-1 win over the Kingpins. The RBI for Chicago was El Grande Mexicano. For State College, we got Turd Bergeson and Rosso picking up the RBIs for State College. BB Kimura picks up the wins, 7 innings, strong thing. Esquire limited the save, timed the loss, and BB Kimura plays your player of the game.
Whalers beat the Lemurs 14-6. For Anchorage, we've got a 3 for 5 day for Chirios with 4 RBIs and 4 runs. For Louisville, we've got a 3 for 5 day for Robinson with 3 RBIs and 2 runs. For the pitching, the loss will go to Brant. For Anchorage, the win goes to Klein, and player of the game is 5.2 innings in relief. And player of the game is Jackson Chirios.
All right. Firehawks 11-3 winners against the Ranas today. I see 2 for 4 day, free RBI day for Ryan. Also, everybody got an RBI except for Dumper and Carter. On the pitching side, Tom picks up the win, and Whoop Whoop's going to be player of the game. 4 for 5 day.
All right, Kansas City over Florida 3-2. For Florida, we have a 2 for 4 day for Sahur with 2 RBIs. And for Kansas City, we've got a two hit day for Dial, Whittle, and Panda. RBIs go to Whittle and Reddick. Pitching, we have the loss going to Mentum, and the win goes to Summers. Murdoch with the hold, and 2 with the save. Christian Summers with your player of the game.
All right, final game we're going to review. Oh my goodness. 7-run 10th gives the Brew City Bears a 10-3 win over the Amarillo Armadillos. Batting wise, we have a hit for myself. Well, let's see. Couple big day for Dickerson. 2 for 5 day with 4 RBIs. Kiso picks up 3 for 4 day. Everybody pretty much mostly got RBIs except for McCheesy, Sakana, and Giles. For Amarillo, the RBIs came from Monster, Double Neck, and Show. Tommy Johns kicks to the loss in the blow save, jacked up the win in relief. And Jared Kiso is going to be your player of the game. So that means let me save the file as is so we can, because that is the last game for today. And now we have to do the file upload. We're going to go to Commissioner's Office here. I'm going to have to read how I do this again because I had Dame help me last time. So I'm just going to have to scroll down to, on my phone, how to upload the file. How to upload. You go click on both leak file settings. Okay, that's good. Report settings, that's good. Yep. And we're going to hit execute. So now we're going to begin the upload. And this is the segment I always do at the end where I do a little bit of Ask the Booth. That's right. We're doing a little bit of an Ask the Booth here to see how everybody is. Do you have any questions for us, the Simmers, while this upload begins? All right. As the upload officially begins now. So let's take a look at the chat and ask for questions. So standings check at the I will do a standings check after we're done the upload. Or you it's going to take a couple minutes for this to go off. So, the question aimed at me from Captain SB. Were you rooting for the Nashville Stars or the Demons? Both being my last two teams I played with Vidal Valor Jr. I'm actually a neutral there. I don't care who wins. I don't like being biased on my commentary. I really don't. So, a neutral stance. Does anybody got any questions for Cheeki over here? Well,
What if you're not commentating?
then I would still be neutral.
Ah,
I don't like biases. I really don't.
what's up, Duncan?
Hi, Duncan.
Long time no
Captain is
see.
booing me for that? What? Did you want me to say Detroit? What? Did Joe secretly tell Valor to say Detroit? Did Joe? Did. I knew it. He's literally saddle GMing the team. You cannot deny that. He's.
Will Seattle have more losses
Will
or
Seattle have more
Toronto have
losses or
more
Toronto
wins?
have more wins?
Oh man,
That's tough.
I I gotta go with. Wait, hold on.
My hope is Toronto more wins.
So Toronto's at 3 wins and Seattle's at like 5 losses. I
Yes, he
think,
has
right?
like five, 3, 4, 5 losses. I'm pretty
I'm gonna
sure.
say Seattle has more losses than Toronto has wins.
All right. Yeah, it takes maybe like half an hour to complete through the upload for this. I do apologize that it's a bit slow, but it's the slower part of my thing.
Is Valor the third in their first season?
No, they were involved in last year's draft.
Okay, so second season in the minors, or third, second.
Yeah. Taken ninth overall by Nashville last season. Okay, yeah. Everyone's pretty quiet, yeah. So I've really only pushed the announcement things late, so that's kind of why.
Also have a Nos-based streaming with 200 viewers.
Yeah.
Some people might be over
Nas
there.
is probably stealing our viewers again. Like once we get Ober, I'm thinking about how about we raid him if he's still going.
Oh,
Oh, Nas
oh,
is looking to
he's looking
raid.
to raid.
Tell him to come here. Tell him to come
As
here.
we, and then we'll send him somewhere else.
Yeah. That would be pretty funny, but tell them to send all their guys here.
Tell him to come in chat, and we'll try and time it.
Yeah, my upload's gonna take a while, so someone told Nash to send all his people here. Swap raid. Weird idea. But yeah, I pretty much kept the stream under 3 hours, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah, we didn't have any long sims, no
Yeah,
extra
no
innings,
long
no
sims.
40 hit games
Yeah, no. Well, we did have like one that had like 30 something, but that's
in
not
the
too
box scores, but not live.
Yeah. Because if you get one, you're going over 3 hours.
Yeah.
Ask the booth, did any of you do any PB casino bets? Is there a type of bet you wish the casino team could create going forward?
I did not do any bets
I didn't do any
in
bets
the
either. I was so busy working with graphics in all my leagues I'm in. For those who don't know, I'm literally everywhere for graphics.
yeah, so no bets, but I did see in my Discord, in my
I'm
team's
just let
Discord,
Nas is
that
thinking you're wrapping up. I was expecting you to rate him. We're still uploading the file. We're doing the Ask the Simmer part. Tell him come here.
Oh, my earbuds are dying.
Uh-oh. Charge your buds.
Did, wait, could you hear it say that?
Nope. I heard you say your
Oh,
pods were dying, so I heard
yeah,
charge
yeah.
them.
No, it just came through, so I didn't know if you heard it or not.
So yeah, any more questions while we keep waiting for this file to upload? As I keep hearing the ping sound. Alright. I'm gonna discuss some way too early things. So next week on our stream, we will show off the all-star rosters. I will gonna need some help without that because it's gonna be the first time that I reveal the rosters live.
Is that next Saturday?
Yeah.
Am I on with you?
We have a NAS question here from SB again. It's another Ask the Booth question. He asked, NAS is known to love his various Mountain Dew flavors. What are your favorite flavors? I'm a simple guy. I love my Baja Blast.
Baja Blast is good. It reminds me of Taco Bell.
Yes, that's what it literally is. It literally
Yeah.
is Taco
Uh,
Bell.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Code Red though.
Yeah. We're all in agreement. Although Moosey still needs to eat that Baja Blast pie. If Moosey's watching, you need to still eat that.
That's so weird.
No, Moosey was supposed to do that on the Thanksgiving stream. Never
It's
did.
just weird that they make a pie, a
It
Baja
sold
Blast
out so
pie.
quick. So comically fast how that sold out.
Yeah.
So anyway, any more questions from chat?
Am I on stream with you next Saturday? I forget what I signed up
I
for.
believe it's Lone Star who's scheduled the stream with me. Or it could be
Okay.
you. Let me check. I'm on the page now. Next week. Day 2 All-Star rosters. Yeah. You're with
What?
me for week 3.
Oh,
Look,
okay. What's
you
that?
will
2 weeks
be
from
on
now?
the Home Run Derby stream.
Ah, okay.
That's your next one. My next one is same time, 1:30, with Lone Star. Question for
That,
you about your pup.
oh, how's the pup? He's good. He's just sitting here right next to me right now, just
Yeah, for
waiting. He
me,
knows we're about to go to the park. Nice
my
sunny day
older
finally.
dog. Yes, he's about to turn 11, by the way. Yeah, I have an older dog,
What kind of dog you have?
terrier mix,
Okay, I'll have a Australian Shepherd, and he's
Australian Shepherd. Oh,
about to turn 5 next month, or in 2 months.
nice.
Yeah, so he's ready to go to the park for sure after this. Gotta go wear him out.
Yeah, I'm a dog person here. I can't have a cat because my brother's allergic to it.
I'm a dog person too, but when I got my dog as a puppy, a week later I got a kitten as well. So he grew up with a kitten. They're like brother and sister kind of.
Okay, so yeah. The reason is that Jamar, or I refer to him as Bend Over, which is his actual Sim League username. You might have seen him around here. He was last in PBE as a Xavier Crawford. That was his
Okay,
last player. Won a couple championships with the Void Boys.
nice.
Also, totally not my multi. Anyway, so all right. How longer till we've done uploading? Still, it's doing the history part. So this could be a little while longer because it took me like 45 minutes to upload. So my guess is I will fire the ping when the index is updated. How about we go set up the raid to go to NASpace now? Unless we do the index update first. Because I'm sitting on the command that does the update. The script.
Uh, did we not have a mod the whole time?
No, we had one, just did the title. But that's the second
Oh,
straight stream where I had no mod. That's going to be my request going forward. I would like a mod on my
just
stream
one.
at all times.
Be nice.
Yeah. Or else I get a little grumpy. I don't want to get grumpy.
Or they could make you a mod.
I gotta say, you don't want Valor to be upset, do you? Why do you want a mod so
Want
bad? So we can put predictions
predictions?
up. It's fun that way. Oh, I forgot how slow
Our
my thing
gambling addiction.
uploads. That's the real only problem. My PC could easily run the sim, no problem. But the upload time is just slow.
Hmm. I wonder if that's like a hard drive SSD thing or a RAM thing or
Watch real sports bombarded with gambling ads. Come to PvE bombarded with gambling. What? What's wrong with that? I mean, don't do gambling IRL. Just don't. Just don't.
I know. I hate watching ESPN now with all the ads for
Always bet
gambling they
on
have.
nothing. I'm just gonna put this in the chat real quick.
Yeah, good seeing you, Duncan.
Good to see you,
Yeah, it's been
Duncan.
a
Have a
while.
great rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. Here's my co-host next week lurking in the chat. Oh my god, I misspelled it. Good lord. That's the only downside about my when I stream. My uploads take so long.
I think he's rating Nas.
Nos is about to come over.
No, I thought you were rating Nas.
I don't know how to do the raid command.
I think it's just \raid and then Nas space.
It won't let me do the command.
Oh, because you're not a mod.
They should make me mod. They need to.
I think you could just click on Nospace's Twitch and maybe be able to send him his page. I'm not sure.
I can't do that.
No. Yeah, I think you need a mod to
That's what I
raid.
like to say. I can't do. I have no mods.
Wait, if you're no. If you're a PBE sim though, like signed into PBE sim
No, I can't.
streaming, shouldn't you?
I'm typing as my own account.
Yeah. Oh, like you don't have it on the
OBS.
chat on
No.
OBS. Uh, okay.
We actually do need a mod.
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
somebody get. Oh, you hate to see it. The Val is right again. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right. Captain. I like that idea. Streamers should have mod power.
Yes. I should
That would
tell
make sense.
KP that we need to do this.
Yeah, like every single streamer should have mod power just in case.
Okay, now they're adding the files, which means.
They are supposed to.
Oh, there's one. Hey, Cup, hi. I don't.
So now
I'm going to
Hiccup just needs
yell
to
at
promote
Dame to give me that power. I'm gonna. Or oh, it's
Maj.
Maj, not Dame. So I don't yell at the. No. Dame needs to give me the mod.
Uh,
I'm in the mod chat, but he's not giving me mod powers.
ignored.
I'm about to say, Dame, what are you doing? Are you too busy playing Uma Musume again?
What's the game that Dame plays?
Uma Musume?
That's what he's doing right now.
Probably. We could raid Nos. Oh, Nos just went off the air. No, he's on. All right.
Hiccup can raid Nas.
Hey, Cub,
We
set up the
cannot.
raid to him. Because it looks like we're almost done. He's still going.
It'll go
Yeah,
on.
that's what I like to do. Go to him. Wait, oh, here we go. The upload's about to begin. Here we go. The upload is. All right, as we begin our upload, I'm just going to say we don't have a simmer scheduled for Tuesday night as of yet. We will see who we have on the schedule. It might be a quick sim that day. If it is, it turns out that it's going to be a quick sim. The person on the schedule, it will be a Wednesday night stream. Wednesday night stream with Don Marcus on the 21st. That it's Lone Stars. Yeah, that's your co-host day, and you and Peffer. But here's the problem. I would be able to do it, but here's the problem. The problem is I do bowling league that day. I just can't do it. File upload, online league status. Okay. So,
Standings.
okay. Standings, I'll do that real quick. Let's go to. All right. Let's go to. Let's show the major standings right now. Okay, let's switch it to.
Oh, up, index updated.
Wait, did someone run the script for me or something?
Jacob's saying you need to get the index updated.
Oh, Hiccup saying I need to do it real quick. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me DM you the thing on how to do it. How to upload. Okay, I'm gonna DM you the link so I can press the button and do it. All right, so I sent it to you. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Wait, I don't need
Clicking
it.
visit site, which will run the script. All right, I'm gonna run the index script right now. So how the heck does that work? You hit this. Okay. Because I want to make sure I do this right. What did you do? Do that. Go to the link. The following preview will show up as well once that goes off. So you can see all that fancy stuff.
I think my earbuds are about to die on me
All
if
right,
my
let me
voice
check
kicked out.
the I'm going to check my phone, make sure the index went off. It has not yet gone off, even though I ran the script. Okay, so his buds died, and Cheeky's out of here. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, folks. The index has updated. I can confirm it is updated now. So, with that out of the way, let's go raid Dash Base. And on behalf of Cheeky and myself, I would like to say thank you guys for watching. And let's go raid Base. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. And enjoy the playoff football that's about to come on. So, until we meet again, this is Valor X77 signing off.